I
I'm
got my
watching
pooping.
this. I'm watching my Marco's delivery right now. My pizza.
Oh, thank God the first thing that the stream is I got my pooping. All right, so last
As it
time
should be.
in Avalon, you had gone to the Barrows of Selena and gone investigated essentially a tome of a group of paladins to make it easier. For recap wise, a group of paladins that had collected artifacts and such from the Age of Arcanum, dangerous things, and sealed them away. Some individuals from a group went in, opened it up, and whatever evil was inside started leaking out, causing undead to go and attack a caravan, where you then helped out, and then you went and investigated these barrows before eventually uh, fighting a devourer, who you don't know the identity or of a voice that spoke to you in that place, as it was promptly told to shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Um, but you leave there, saving several people, um, and you continued east towards Schulberg, where that's your current destination. Um, During the night, in the last shift, Whisper, you had seen something flying above, just barely illuminated by the moonlight. Um, it was kind of hard to tell how big it was, how high up it was, just based on distance. It's hard to tell distance in the air. Um, but it seems large enough that it was able to glide without really having to flap its wings much. And it flew about east northeast. And that was in the last shift of the night. You guys then got your stuff together and head out, traveling for most of the day before eventually arriving um, at a city, not a city, a higher village, a larger village, where you see the entire thing is in flames, and what you saw flying overhead, you now can see is a form of dragon. With some scouting, you were able to use scouting with a flying squirrel.
Hee
Looking through the eyes, you can see it was under siege by this dragon with molten like rock skin, and several individuals in like leather armors and casters and such slaughtering people in the streets, guards fighting off the best you could. You went in and fought them off, pushing back the dragon assaults and several of these individuals um, before the dragon then got away, following an individual who went into a house, came back out with some sort of bronze or golden scepter, and casted a sending spell, which all of you were too far away to hear, but a whisper with observance read the lips and said, "We got the scepter. You can begin phase 2. Move out." As it started to head north and, walking away, before a Hound of Ill Omen is sicked on it, a spell was cast on it, and he got incapacitated before it was a little bit of a hassle for him to get out of there before he dimension doored out. But your sorcerer does know the location, well, the direction that he went in. The dragon then got away using a plane shift to get out. Not before casting a divine word on some of the party members. Some of them barely affected, some of them greatly affected, as several individuals chased down an individual due to some shenanigans and eventually caught up to him. And while two party members are stunned, deafened, and blinded, another was unconscious. Nix and Rolf were the only ones awake, where Rolf was trying to aid people and ignore the screams of torture as Nix tried to get information out of this individual, learning of their general goals and such. And you find a holy symbol to a deity as they reference the Queen of Dragons, and bring her back. Anyone who aided her would be treated nicely. Um, and that's where we had left off. Some of you still, as you're staring off, not able to see anyone who looks into your eyes, see the endless hellscape of fire. As Rolf was going around healing individuals, helping out where he can. That is where we left off.
Mm.
So, in that Nyx, Rolf, you and then at this point, you had gotten up as well, Aaron. All of you are aware of your surroundings and know what's happening. What would you like to do?
Mm.
I think currently Rolf is still with the hostage, right?
I mean, once he made sure that the hostage was secure, he was going around and just doing whatever he could, making sure that all the buildings were clear of people, especially the ones that are on fire, things like that. Trying to help whoever he could. He doesn't have any spells left. This is just like,
Gotcha.
He motivates everybody.
yeah, as they're bleeding out, just give them that inspiring leader feat so they can bleed out
I
less
was gonna say
quickly.
shit. A commoner, inspiring leader. That's like quadruple their HP.
Yeah.
And as you're going and aiding people, several guards, begin aiding. You can see that a lot of the fighting has stopped. Um, and you don't really hear the clashes of battle anymore. However, you then hear people crying out and everything as you see guards trying to help. At one point, two individuals catch your eye. One of which is a large Goliath in armor who's wearing Crown's Guard uniform, is aiding and literally like trying to lift. Like he's a very large hulking man, and he's like lifting like parts of like buildings to try to like get people to like unpry themselves and such. And then you see a human female, uh, late 30s, early 40s or so, in a nice dress, like a very fine looking dress. Like literally, you see it's like torn as she's like helping, trying to get people to safety and take them over to. There's like designated spots that are now being create for like medical centers and everything for like quick, you see like a doctor so is there like someone who like was not prepared to take in like this is like now trying to like aid in any way they can. You can guess by the look of it they seem like an apothecary of some sort, so they're like creating like solvents for people quickly to try to like aid in helping and bandaging people. And
Okay. And I think I took, oh, everybody, I took your, mostly from Whisper, I took your hazelnut things and I kind of collected them and gave them to people. And I have one potion of healing left. If there's anybody who looks like they probably aren't going to make it until I get spell slots back, then Rolf will dump it into them.
yeah, you
Give.
you you go over and you're like trying to help as many people can. You can see like one individual. You go over and you're like helping lift some stuff to like help someone out from under part of a building. As you can see, what looks like a post had actually gone through their stomach, and they're still alive, and it's like it's in them, like completely through them, and they're just like in pain.
Oof. Would Rolf know whether or not a healing potion could actually work on that?
You think it would certainly help, though they would need some serious medical attention immediately as well. A simple basic healing potion probably wouldn't be enough to close that type of wound, but enough that it would severely help, as it would help clot the blood a bit, and then make it so at least like they could get severe medical attention. However, like it's like even moving them over there would be dangerous. Just the risk of tearing something open again.
All right. So then Rolf will leave the post in there, just kind of try to calm them down and kind of give them a little bit of the healing potion just to see if that'll like stem the bleeding and help them last until morning.
Yeah. So you do that. You give him the healing potion, and the breaths become a little more vibrant, and you take him over, and you can see like the apothecary there just kind of like gives a look of like fuck. All right, just put him down here, and just like is trying to help as many people as get. You see, it's a very stressful situation.
Oh, did I ever figure out what those mystery pills from Spinnenstadt did? I took two.
Uh Oh fuck,
Yeah.
you did. I'm trying to remember what the fuck I had for that. They had no discernible effect at the moment.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
It's been long enough we're unstunned, right?
after about an hour. Let me make sure. Aaron and Nick, are you doing anything in the hour before they are unstunned?
Nah, just watching the prisoner guy uncomfortably.
Okay. Aaron.
I'm just staring down that bastard dragon.
Dragon's gone.
No, the tiny
Oh,
dragon.
mine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He'll fucking kill you again.
Guilty by association.
After about an hour, both of your visions relieve as like as the effect ends, almost these wisps of flame almost just come off your eyes for a moment as each of you feel lethargic, but you are able to then move again.
What the fuck was that?
It's a dragon. Don't you remember?
No, I meant the fucking past hour.
During that hour, you remember hearing the roar of the dragon, you staring up as you feel a heat wave, and then all your senses basically shut off on you, except for a couple times you got punched in the face.
Yep.
Whisper, you were fine. You had that effect on you, but you didn't get punched in the face.
There's a reason the dragon almost killed Aaron. My dragon.
But you come to. As you can see, several buildings are on fire. There's several people that are aiding in the medical stuff, as well as now there's like people trying to take from like well and everything and like put out fires and such like that.
Let's sit down for a minute. Stop all my bleeding, because I am at dangerously low HP.
Speaking of bleeding, yeah, I want to heal up the party. I still have spells.
Who are
yeah.
you healing for up first?
I'm gonna heal Sebastian. He's nearby. Aaron is unfortunately like all the way across somewhere else. So
Okay.
Sebastian,
What do you put into Sebastian?
I am going to drop. How bad do you look, Sebastian? Like, are you
Like-
look like?
Less than 20%. A gentle breeze could kill me.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my 1/3 level slot into you. Then
Roll.
Holy
Eh.
shit!
Well, that most certainly helps.
So you put your hand out as this large wave of healing energy goes out, and that the Goliath that was nearby sees you heal someone. Can you help anyone else? Are you able to heal more people?
yes, I can.
I can as well.
Please come this way. As he'll like try to like take you guys over to like the medical area.
All right, I will follow him to the medical area.
So you go over there and you can see several people are there. And as you come over, you see like, currently Rolf is like putting down a person that has a post through their stomach, like setting them down.
And Whisper's just gonna stare
Oh.
at that, and her mouth kind of drops and goes, I don't
As
know
you
if
can
I
see,
can."
there's tens of people. Like you can see like probably like 30 or 40 people that are here right now at this moment.
You know, how big is the post? Is it
The,
like the big square post that holds up an entire building?
no, it's about the width of it. It's about 3/4 of an inch.
3/4 of an inch. What
It's
Oh, that's
thick
not
enough
arrows,
to
but-
that's some dangerous
Yeah,
levels.
it's like a well, removed arrows, but that's a little bit much.
It's an intense wound. It's survivable, but that's an intense fucking wound.
Yeah.
And you can already tell that resources are already running thin with like one person who seems medically trained is going there. You see like a guard trying to help and he's like, I don't know what I'm doing.
I could probably fix that. However, there's a chance I fuck up.
Do you want to try?
I can be on standby to heal if you fuck up, as long as he doesn't die instantly.
How good are you at medicine?
I have a
Please.
+7 in medicine.
Oh, you were better than me, please. dude.
I'm a
I was-
druid.
Double checking that you had proficiency, because I do. I have a +5, but 7
Yeah.
is greater than 5.
What is your method that you want to try to aid this person? What are you trying to do?
Well, before I try anything, I'm casting guidance.
Okay.
I will be assisting. I was element proficient.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your game plan on this?
I'm going to hold my healing hands feature to heal the instant there is not something in that gap.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then I'm just gonna fucking slap some gauze in there.
Okay. So whisper.
She will handle the removal.
Whisper. Here's what I'm gonna have you do. You can either roll a sleight of hand, or you can roll a medicine check.
Oh, I'm hell of rolling a med.
Yeah,
you
I'm
think
going to let you do this advantage because you have help. This is a difficult task. I'm saying this at DC 20. You have advantage and you have a D4.
All right. Let's go with the first one. Let's see what it. Oh.
All right, well, roll
Let's-
again just to see.
Let's go.
All right, roll
Yeah,
the
they-
D4. Just
Oh,
to
D4, because I'm curious.
see how much we clear this by. Just to be sure. Okay, 25.
Yeah.
Good.
So,
And I'll roll my heal thing too.
okay. So you go and you begin to pull, and you realize where it is. You have to pull this completely straight, otherwise you're risking your knowledge of medicine. It is right next to some internal organs that if you do this wrong, even a splinter could slice open something.
Oh my god.
So you begin carefully, and there's a moment where think you're dangerously close. You're dangerously close as you say yourself, and you're able to pull it directly straight out. As you do, there is a boom, a bit of blood as immediately hands go out. This dark necrotic energy
Kin.
begins stitching the wounds closed. As you can see, like he has this gasp of air as his breath is quickened, and then they slowly calm down. As you can see, like he's still pale, but like he survived that ordeal, and is now you pull out this bloodied, post and set on the ground. As you can see, like the apothecary is watching in the corner of his eye, and he just kind of gives the slightest of nods and just keeps working on what he's doing. He's dealing with like 5-6 people right now, trying to get them bandaged and stuff like that. But you successfully did save that person.
That's cool.
And I'll throw extra bandages on anything this guy needs and then move on.
Yeah, you take care of him. Down, and then you begin working on others. Are you guys blowing all your spell slots on this, or are you saving anything?
I will, but I will also resummon Malagrin as a what's the metallic? Is it brass
Or
to fire? Be immune to fire, and
brass.
make him go and help
Either gold or
people.
brass.
Yeah, we'll do brass,
Yeah.
and we'll get him to run around and help get people out of fires and out of these collapsing buildings, since
Okay.
he's immune to fire
Um,
and rather strong.
before I blow all my spell slots, who's exactly in this medical tent? Is it just Rolf, me, and Sebastian?
Oh yeah, because you currently Aaron and Nyx are over by where you guys had fought, and Nyx had basically tortured an individual, like literally like peeled off fingernails.
Yep.
And they're both staring down this individual.
Yeah, and I'll call out to Rolf. Is like, have you seen Nyx and Aaron?
They were over there. As he kind of like is mostly paying attention to people and just points in like the general direction.
All right, I'm gonna check on them, and then I'll be back. And so I will quickly run over there and check on them because I know Big Boy Aaron is hurt.
Yeah, you go over there, and Aaron looks rough.
I
Yeah.
think 2 HP, maybe 1. Not sure.
Yeah.
Does he look like
HP, let's go!
Does he look like he just has a whole bunch of holes in him and he's just being held together by string, basically?
You actually look, and there's several like holes from what looks like bite marks on his leg.
Yeah, I'll run up and heal him, and I'll toss
Something small with sharp fangs took a chunk out of his leg.
I'll toss a second level cure level wounds into him.
Nice. 18.
Now he's no longer dying.
He is 20 HP now.
Thank you, you blessed, blessed man.
Oh, Jeebus. Dude, your rolls on healing are fucking nutty. Dude, your rolls for, like, your dice are so crazy. Your D20s are nah, but everything else is just insane.
It's the smaller dice that I do well with, not the
Yeah.
big ones.
Aaron, you feel much better.
How's Nick's looking?
What is
You
next
know,
then?
I looked at Nyx's health and I was like, oh shit, I'm about to die. 'Cause I'm so used to having high health. Nyx isn't even bloodied.
Whisper just takes one glance at Nyx, just goes, "Hi, Nyx," and then
you popped Nyx for a solid heal
Oh,
before.
Oh my god.
You're
Yeah.
just above bloodied, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say hi, Nyx, and then take off back to the medical tent, where I will proceed to blow my remaining resources, which is one level
I'll
2
spend-
healing.
Yeah.
You
And
have
one.
good berry prepared?
I do.
Oh,
I
you
could.
can heal.
Yep.
If you're healing commoners, oh my god, that's just gonna heal
I'm
them all.
going. I'm gonna spend everything I have on Goodberry then, because I
Yeah.
think that.
Especially the hazelnut variant. Hell yeah.
And so you could do that. So the hazelnut variant has 3 charges, and you can totally, so you can create 30 comma 2 HP nuts. You could hit everybody.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. That will take 3 of my first level. Yeah, I'll take the remaining first
That's-
levels.
Literally nothing compared.
I
to
thought about. I was
your
like, you
medic
have
Yeah.
good berry prepared. I think. Yeah, you do.
That's
And
about
you guys shit on the hazelnut wands.
I was all for it from the beginning.
No, that was you say you guys. It was just me because it was funny.
Oh,
In this episode, whisper nuts over a village.
Now
Oh
my
my-
question is: does anyone have a nut allergy?
I was just about to say the same thing.
Oh,
You
I
know-
still have.
The counteracting measures of the healing and then the nut allergy, I think would kind of even out. So I'm gonna say
That would be funny if someone died from a healing nut.
And let me know if the dragon needs to roll anything for helping people.
roll me a strength check.
Should I check? Ooh,
Yeah, let's do that.
it's decent. at
Did
this.
Whisper have Lester
Actually,
restoration?
roll. I'm actually gonna
I
instead
don't think
don't roll me a
so.
strength check. Roll me a charisma check with disadvantage. Because now
What
a
was
tiny
that?
dragon's trying to help out the village that was just attacked by a dragon.
17.
That's the dragon charisma check with disadvantage.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 20 and an 18.
These villagers are taking whatever the fuck they can get.
You need strength check now.
No, I was gonna do strength to see, but I was like, no, it'd be fine. It's just seeing how people react to it. Yeah, so it's successfully able to
There
help.
was a reason I went with bronze instead of red.
But you go through and you're able to assist people. And you could see both that large Goliath is going over and helping people drop people off, like carrying like 2 or 3 people at a time and dropping them off. As well as the one in fine clothing is helping direct everything. She's been like, you go here, you go here, you go here type of thing. And like sees like you guys, like when you guys help, they'll like she'll start directing you in places and stuff like that. So but after some time,
Oh, I can also, I guess you speak with animals and find more people.
yeah, you
Like birds. Where the bitches
you Princess Fiona this shit, and you talk to the animals, and you're able to find a couple more people. So there's a good bit of people that were saved.
at? That, and I think I have 4 heals left, so I can get
Yeah.
people out of places.
So you get assist, and eventually night falls as the illumination of the village turns from the buildings being on fire to eventually torchlights as the fires are put out. Still some smoke rising as people are finally calming down a bit. You've noticed though, as like people are trying to put out the fires, these fires seem to keep wanting to resist the fire like resist the water, like they are much hotter than normal flames.
Oh, Malakrim put a lot of effort into putting him out just by like stomping on him, I guess.
Logren's like is immune to fire, but even he has a slight aversion to these flames.
Right.
He doesn't take any damage, but it's enough that he feel like for him, like he could walk through lava and he'd be fine. These fires currently are enough to make him go like he's standing next to a heater. Like it's hot for him.
Yeah.
Not enough to deal damage, but it's hot. But eventually, you were able to put it out as the Galatha come up to you guys that helped, and thank you for your help today. You were a fantastic assistance. You as well, especially as looks over towards Whisper. That spell you cast helped a lot of people.
You're welcome. I will have more tomorrow if you guys need them.
We greatly appreciate that. How could I be so rude? Watchmaster Alex, as he like holds his hand out to shake,
Whisper, and I will shake his hand.
and he'll do that to like Rolf and Sebastian since you guys are there. Are you? You're not from here, are you? Traveling through, or
We just saw people that needed help.
have time to come by? We greatly appreciate it. Wait, can you tell me what you saw? It was sort of chaotic mess, and I was busy dealing with
I did
several
the
of the
main scout.
individuals.
There was this. The best way to describe it is this cult group. They had many people that were talented in melee and spells of the like, and this dragon. Dragon unlike anything I've ever seen, and dragons is the area of which I study particularly. Its fire is hot, even for my little friend here. I don't know what it is. I looked towards Whisper, and they talked of some staff from a doctor or something initiating phase 2 of the plan. I don't know if you know anyone in this town that might fit that.
A doctor.
And I'll point up the street. It was that house, I believe.
We have no real doctors per se in that instance. We have a.
Or was it Professor, he said?
It was professor.
It was Professor.
We do have a
As-
professor, Professor Stewart, that lives up in that area.
I believe that was his name.
Was there anything else you saw?
Well, we did actually capture one of the people attacking the village.
Did you now? Where is this individual now?
It's over there, I believe.
I hope Nix has
We've
been
had,
watching him, 'cause I'm not sure.
Our words with him already. He talked a bit. I believe my friend over here knows more. I was down and out at that moment.
Yes, Nix knows the most, but Nix might not be here. Nix might have left.
I'll message Nix and just say,
Rye physically stepped away.
yeah, I just messaged Nix and like, hey, come tell this guy the stuff.
Yeah, so whatever
We'll get to that when
form,
we get to that, and whatever they know.
whatever form Nix is in, Rolf will use, and then lead him over.
I wasn't paying full attention because I was fucked at the moment.
You couldn't
Yeah.
hear, you couldn't see, you couldn't.
Yeah.
You take him over there. And
he was like that when we found him. All those injuries. And did Whisper have lesser restoration?
Not prepared, unfortunately.
Oh, that would have been hilarious. Like you were down for like an hour, and then it's like, oh wait, I had lesser restoration that could have fixed this the entire time.
Yeah, but to be fair, Whisper was also one of the people that were out for an hour.
Yeah, the person that
Yeah.
He can't cast that himself if he's stunned.
Stunned for now?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
stunned.
It's a-
deaf, and blind. We were fucked.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, never
Divine
mind.
Breath is a
Charisma's-
7th level spell for reference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charisma
Yeah.
saves are my weakest too as well. I have a negative one.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, same.
so there was no way.
+0, -1 for me and my dragon.
Oh my god.
But he'll go over. Nix will fill him in on what he fills on. I'll double check with him when he gets back. And skip this real quick. There we go.
I believe we
since
learned
fires are
the
no longer done.
identity of the cult, their goal, and which direction they are.
For so tells the direction head north. It was sort of like a during balance in north, but it's like northwest more, but like still was heading up that north direction. He'd be able to tell the direction with his hound. And basically this individual, the Watchmaster, will go through and kind of confirm everything with this individual.
Alright. You were asked to fill in someone about what we learned from the cultists we interrogated.
Oh, and Nyx is back.
Watchmaster Alex.
Watchmaster Alex. Okay.
And Rolf would like to use his divine sense, like in the area, like on the flames and everything, since his attacks definitely did more damage to that dragon than they
At this
typically
point, the
did.
flames are gone. They've been put out. This is like several hours. Like the sun has set by this point.
I don't count as an undead yet, do I?
Nope. So you do this pulse wave out and you don't get anything other than your normal typical celestial ting from Whisper.
As the
So,
celestial thing goes off from Whisper, Whisper's just kind of playing around with plants on the ground.
Nyx, as you're like watching this individual, this large crowned guard watchmaster, massive Goliath, comes up and will ask for what you learned from the individual.
And are you in Nyx form or are you in something else?
Am I in Nick's form?
Yes.
Is that what you said? Yes.
Okay, then yeah, he would have told him your name was Nyx. Because we did like a little, what's it called? Whisper spell? Whistle spell?
Message?
That's the one.
Yep.
Yeah. We did one of those just to make sure that you were you. So.
Um,
I just did it so I don't have to walk over there.
I'll hand him over the holy symbol of Tiamat that we found, and Nyx will say, apparently they were worshiping some dragons. They took some staff piece from the building up there, and they were told to just go north. This one didn't know much.
And you see this like Goliath just kind of like eye down towards this individual, and like this guy has like a disgusted look on his face towards individual. I would definitely have my words with him later. Which house? You said this house up here. As basically like he'll like start heading up towards the house that you had seen, which is now like out in flames. Everything as he tries to like go in for a moment. You can hear like some creaking as you see he looks his head around. From even like the outside, you guys can see there looks like there's many expensive vases and relics and everything in here that now over time have just burned as the building was on fire. Many things broken. Some things may have survived. It would take some sifting through. This was the home of Professor Stewart. He was a collector of fancy items and things from the past. So whatever they wanted was one of those. They also, unfortunately, went into some of our main buildings and stole some of our gold supply. Large sum. So they were here specifically for a reason.
I have a question for you.
And that is.
Do you know of anybody that would have a better idea of what your professor would be collecting up there?
That
An
is not
inventory or
my
something?
realm of expertise, however. Yep. I'm not sure exactly what they stole, and unfortunately, I don't know where Professor Stewart is at this moment. So unless we specifically had him, sort of shit out of luck.
Does he have any close friends? Somebody else might know where he is.
Certainly ask around. There's a bit of a chaos right now, but I can definitely look into that. Are you willing to
Appreciate
stay
it.
here the night and come meet with me in the morning?
Some of us took a beating. I don't think that'd be a problem.
Go see if you can find a place to stay. Put the names under mine. I'll cover your stay for tonight. I appreciate your help today. As he kind of like looks towards, the three that really were out helping everything, and then looks towards you two. And judging by the fact of your injuries, I assumed you fought them as well, so thank you.
Alright.
Meet with me tomorrow morning at the main guardhouse, and we will discuss further. I will do some information gathering tonight.
Is he like actively taking this individual into into custody to
Yeah,
like
so
lock
he'll go
up?
back and he will like literally like this person was tied and everything, and he just lifts him like nonchalantly.
Okay.
I have a quick question. Did we
Oh, well.
loot the cultists that we killed?
Not yet.
No.
Okay then.
Several devices have just been moved for now, like out of the way of the streets. But some of them are still there. As like you can see, like certain parts, people are starting to like clean up bodies and everything like that. But no, you have not gone through. You went through the specific one you interrogated.
How's the time of day like?
The sun has
It
set
is-
at this
it's
point.
set. Alright. I want to try to bag a couple, meals for some of the people, so they can have something fresh to eat.
So I mean, leaving this area, so around where you are, it's a lot more open plainsy.
Yeah. Most I'm gonna find is rabbits. Small game.
Yeah, and honestly, like, roll me a survival check.
What did they say happened to Professor Stewart?
That roar scared everything in a 400-mile radius away.
Yeah.
You're gonna need a high roll for this to really be able to find something.
Well, you said
of
that.
substance.
I had a natural 20 for a 28.
Fuck yeah.
You are able to find. Luckily, there is a river nearby, and you're honestly having to utilize that. You're not really able to bag much game, as many of that was scared. This is still a smoldering place in certain parts.
Yeah.
You're not really able to get much game. You are able to collect fish for several people, enough that would be able to feed your group, and a little bit more. But fish is really what you're going for. You realize quickly that animals out on the ground are not the way
Yeah.
to go at all
Yeah.
right now.
Get some fishing.
Not without you spending several hours going out.
Yeah, no.
So you're able to get some food and such. And do you guys just want to try to find some place to stay?
Well, I would first tell everybody that they asked us to stay the night for some more information in the morning. But if everybody wants to hit the road, I'm cool
Fuck
with
no.
that too.
I have no spells. I have a lot of blood on the outside that I would prefer to be on the inside. I want to sleep.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'm kind of tapped myself.
Last time I went on the road, went out of spells, it did not go well.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
I kind of have a fear of the road now, when out of spells.
All right. So it takes them a little time to find. You find one inn, however, half of it's burnt to the ground. So eventually you find another one. The Twin Rivers Tavern. Inn. Twin Rivers Inn. As you go there and you go in and you can see several people are here. As you can guess, their homes have probably burnt down.
I'll work more on the mask before I sleep.
And yeah, you're able to get. They're like, we can give you 2 rooms. That's it. Is that all right?
Good enough.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And you're able to get your rooms and such. And you want to work more on your mask.
Before
Okay.
I sleep.
So you can go ahead and roll me another check for that.
What was the check?
That was a we were doing I think we were doing an Arcana check for the. No, so you're just trying. You need to carve more of it off. Like you're trying to carve
You
an
carve it
actual
first.
mask out first. So this would be.
I got like general shape last time. I still
And
need
it's a dexterity check because I would have made it a woodworkings check for a similar material, but you don't have that. So
Okay.
dexterity.
Fair. 15.
15.
Yeah.
So before where you had like have it kind of like chunked in and everything, you have like a rough mask. Like it is physically usable as a mask, but it definitely needs some polishing, needs some work. So you think probably one more decent check there, and you'd have a refined mask, and then you can start going into the engraving.
Yeah.
Is anybody else doing anything tonight?
I do have a question. What did he say happened to Professor Stewart? He just wasn't in town?
He doesn't know where he is at the moment.
Okay.
He kind of gestured to the whole area code, and it's a little bit chaotic. He doesn't know where he is at the moment.
And are people still injured, or did the good berries like bring them all up?
There's still gonna be some injuries. It's not like it's not gonna insta, cure all wounds type of thing. There's still, it certainly helped a lot of people, and a lot of people in a much better place.
Yeah. I'll
just
throw in my healing somewhere. The 4 spell slots I had.
Yeah, so it's that's with you guys all helping. There was more people that were kept getting brought and everything over. There's a good few people that got injured in this. This is a decent town here just because of its proximity to Spinnenstadt as well as Schulberg. So.
Yeah, I was more asking because I need to know whether or not to prepare a prayer of healing tomorrow. Whether or not that would be beneficial to people.
If you wanted to continue to try to aid people, you can, but a lot of people are in a lot better of a spot now. You guys divvied out a lot of healing.
Okay.
Man, I just wish I had healing spirit for the day.
As well as you fed a lot of people.
Oh yeah, because good berry counts as a full meal, so.
Yes, it does.
Oh yeah.
Got a
and
lot
the
of
fish.
And there's some fish still on their way, so. All right. So you all rest up. Who has the
Oh wait, did we loot them or no?
Did you want to go through and loot?
I would say we probably should tonight because if there's more out there somewhere.
So before you guys get to the room and everything, roll. Whoever wants to roll me an investigation, either with advantage or 2 people can roll investigation.
It's not gonna be me. Just throwing that out there.
Not me either. I only have a +2.
Yeah, and I think it's more of just a collection of things rather than really going through it just to make sure that it stays somewhere safe for the night.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just do it. This is just determine some stuff. So just whoever wants to roll me an investigation can, or 2 people or 1 with advantage. I don't care who.
Can I toss guidance on this?
Yeah.
Who has the highest investigation? Mine is -1. Who has a positive investigation? Let's just start there.
X.
0 is a positive number.
0 is 0.
Mine is positive. I have a +1, but I'm also.
Rye has a +1.
I have
also.
So it really doesn't matter who does it.
Working on.
I have a +2. I think I'm
there we go.
So smart.
I think
the one intelligence person. All right, so Whisper, you're doing the roll with advantage when someone else.
Okay.
Unless Nix, you have more than a +2.
No, Nix +1.
Ah,
Yeah, you guys are pretty average intelligence group. Whisper's the smartest one in terms of score.
Oh,
Hey, at least we're not dummies.
some of us.
On average. Oh no! Oh
No.
no!
Rolf
Did you
single-handedly
have-
brings that down.
Did you have guidance?
I have guidance, so
Yeah, I let him do a guidance, so
D4.
roll a guidance.
Oh,
Okay.
12 ain't bad.
Not
redeemed.
average.
awful. Not awful. Not fantastic, but not awful.
We know what color the dirt is, guys.
It's like there are characters that we've all had that can't roll less than that number right there.
Oh god.
Thinks about my perception score.
Oh Jesus,
Dude, I'm a perception whore. I admit
you
that.
character after character, man.
And you're dealing with it
I
with
had a
Whisper.
sorcerer that had low wisdom.
Yeah, and then you played Robin, Nanu, Ellis.
I have a type.
I noticed.
All right. So going through a line, there are.
I'm like that about stealth, though.
I
I
am
love my
too. Stealth is so nice.
So on every single one of these
I like
individuals,
rogues, but I haven't got to play one so long.
every single one of these individuals, you find a holy symbol, the same one of Tiamat. One individual, the individual who casts a cone of cold on you guys.
I was about to ask about that one.
You go through and you're looking through this person's belonging. They have scale mail as well as a shield that's in relatively decent condition. It's seen some pretty recent battle, so you know.
Was
But
their
it's,
weapon anything special?
so you remember when you were fighting them, it was like this curved blade that had like gemstones seemingly like spread throughout it of multicolored things. You go and you look on their person, it just looks like a normal scimitar. Like-
Right.
Like it's strange. Like you remember that was a fancy blade that had cool effects coming off of it and stuff like that, but it just looks like a normal sword right now.
All right. Is it magic?
Roll an Arcana check.
Shit. I shouldn't have been the one to ask. Oh, 18. No, wait. +1, 19.
Did we buy an item that let us identify things?
No, they don't sell
It
that.
specifically
Oh.
said we don't sell that. That is a
Oh,
service
right,
we
yeah.
offer.
Yeah.
Which is
DM's
smart. You know, like that's
DM's like, you gotta come
19.
back.
sure. The fuck you think they're not gonna want to make money off
Yeah.
that?
Making
19?
money, baby.
You don't
Yeah.
feel any magical
No
like
magic.
energy coming from this
Mhm.
sword.
And for anyone that wants it, scale mail is 14 +2 dex, but disadvantage on stealth.
Let me tell you how I would love that.
Medium armor.
Yeah, I know.
And there's also a shield there.
I don't
When
think
you
I can
look, the shield itself has an image of like a dragon with what looks like 3 claw marks behind it.
I think rangers can use shields. Yeah, I can. No, I won't actively,
I don't
but
think I can wear scale mail because it's metal. Goddamn druids.
well, it's not.
I think it's more of an up to the
Necessarily
DM
metal.
thing. There's no real.
So
In
if,
play
okay,
presence.
necessarily
That's
metal.
the
It
thing.
can be
That's the thing in
scales.
Pathfinder, but in 5e, it's more flavor.
Oh,
I will say as a DM, because some DMs are actually like harsh on it, and
Oh,
Adventures
fair
League
enough.
actually stipulates some stuff on that. It does say in PHP like they typically don't. If you want to make a druid that wears metal armor, I'm fine with that. I think it's if you want to make it a roleplay that you don't, then you don't have to. I will not make you roleplay like not wearing metal armor and everything. If you or if you do, if you want to wear it, you can. That is my ruling as a DM. I'd rather fun over,
Thank you,
It
because
is, however, still disadvantage on stealth.
You guys have a fucking another person with a -1 and disadvantage. You're already
Yeah.
fucked.
yeah, I'm gonna steal the scale
there's a
mail.
reason
I think
There's a reason I separate.
That
Nice
is
one.
why we send Seb ahead to scout.
And to be fair, Whisper can transform to an animal, and that just goes away.
And
Fair
that
enough.
goes away. Yeah, it's
Oh.
like, hey Seb, what's your old self? Like 2. What's your total? 22.
Yeah, man. That's
I
how
feel that. Ellis
man.
the other day, I was like, ooh, yeah.
Casa
So
Trace is so nuts.
this schema will take just a little bit of work to fit for you properly, and it's made of it's like a darker metal. As you can see, like there's like several like cloths and everything hanging from it that you can easily take off. But it is a serviceable scale mail. You just will have to have some work done to it before you can equip it for yourself.
Okay.
This person is not the same size as you.
Yeah,
There's
no,
no
that
one in
makes
town to do it. We have 2 people that are proficient with medium armor, and no offense, I am the smarter of the 2.
So
But
you
I'm
don't,
not
you don't
good
know if
at
there's
it.
nobody here. Usually, it just might
Yeah,
be a little difficult to find them at the moment.
Just in case there is no one, I'm the closest we got.
Yeah. So, you find that like I said, several scimitar short swords throughout all these individuals. Everyone has that. Several of them are wearing like this dark leather armor with that insignia on it as well. You will actually, you rolled a 12, which isn't high, but you do find some general, I want to say coordinates, but a traceable location on a paper on the one that had the fancy sword
Treasure
that was
map.
casting cold. It's not like a physical map. It seems like a way to find a location using like coordinates and stuff like that. Whisper, roll me an intelligence check with advantage.
intelligence, yay!
I mean, you are the smartest person in the party.
If my dice could work with me.
14, that's enough to figure out. Based on it's almost seems slightly coded in a weird way, not like a straight code, but it's formatted strangely. But this is essentially a way of tracking stars to find a location.
oh! Oh! Whisper is just gonna take
I
that.
wonder which of us would be able to figure that out the easiest.
Yeah.
That's the reason I had Whisper roll the intelligence check.
Yeah.
Whisper's just running around with it like a child in a candy store going, oh, this is a star map! You use it to figure out...
Yeah, without specifically having to roll checks to like decipher it, you specifically would be able to figure out where the location is. And you're reading through it, you can tell it is of a location not too insanely far, about maybe a half a day or a day's travel northwest.
So guys, we gotta go this way. You see, this part of the star map tells us we gotta go this way.
The rest of you, it almost looks like digits in like a code, like a numbers and stuff like that. But it formulates to a star chart within like it's a weird combination of a coded star chart. None of you have ever seen anything like it.
So she's programming. Gotcha.
She's programming a star chart.
And she's very excitedly talking about it, just going on and on about it, and be like, and this feature, this is what this does.
Rolf will like excitedly listen to all of it.
Well, you have no idea what, like, you look at it and it looks like gibberish. Like, it's yeah.
Yeah, like a dog who's just like happy to be there.
Yes.
Happy to be there and
Every
included.
time I forget to do arrows in combat, I just delete 10. Just call it a day.
Yeah. It's more than you would realistically use in any combat, so.
I could do that in 5 turns.
Yeah, if you did that every single turn.
Just attack each turn, that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, he is a ranger.
Yeah.
I am a ranger. But to lose that many arrows would take me 10 turns.
Yep.
So.
But you go through, and that's what you're able to find on them with that investigation check. And that
was there any money or no?
No. So actually, I will say, some of them you do find some gold in their pocket. In overall, it's not much. You find about Whisper, roll me a d12.
All right. I don't
You do well on these.
You find
Yeah.
There you
4
go.
pieces of gold. And that like 4 gold and like split up amongst copper, silver, and gold pieces. 4 pieces.
Hmm.
Like random denominations, but equivocates about 4 gold's worth.
Yeah, I don't expect cultists to have money because they got to donate all their money to the cause.
You do remember hearing from Alex that they taken large sums of gold from them. You're guessing the individuals you were fighting were not part of that specific group.
And we found a shield.
Yeah, there's a shield there
Okay.
that has
Did any?
an insignia on it.
I can use that, but
Okay. Do we know whether or not it was magic or no?
You didn't try for the shield. If you want to try, you can roll me an Arcana check.
Yeah, sure.
can, but you? Oh,
Sure. Let me do that. Yeah, you can help me, so I have advantage and at least a
I'm
possibility
not
of.
proficient.
Is someone proficient in Arcana?
Maybe Nyx.
Nyx is proficient in Arcana.
That's what I thought.
Wow, we do
Hey,
have
Jim.
someone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew we had someone. I just couldn't remember if it was Nyx or Whisper.
And can I get
Sorry
guidance
about
because
that,
I'm
I was
terrible?
playing with-
Oh hell yeah! You can have that.
Alright.
Sorry.
Oh, I thought that was a 19. It was a 10. 12. 1 on that. 13.
D4.
Minus 1. 12.
Well, you don't feel any magical connection to the shield.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, because Rolf uses a shield, but it's like if no point in swapping it out
Yeah,
for a.
yeah. You look and
I'll
this
take it then.
yours has your holy symbol on it. This one,
Yeah, you also
has-
can't swap yours. That's how you cast.
It's paltry compared to the amazing magicness of his sword.
Yeah, I have
yeah.
been critting like a mother with this thing though.
Yeah, I need.
It's like even if it
I-
wasn't cursed.
Why
he would still
I
want it.
decided to do a mini undead mission when you have that sword? I don't know. And then I put a fucking dragon that was a fiend, and it's like, oh, you add your extra dice on that. He was like, really? I'm like, yeah.
Hey, even without the curse, Rolf would be like, "Oh man, it's like the best sword ever. What have I been using a stick for all these years? This is ridiculous."
Anyways, I'll take that shield, I guess. Removing the
Whisper can use
insignia on
shields
it, though.
as well.
I
Yep.
started with a
I would say
shield.
Druid start with shield.
Yeah,
Nice.
I've been using it. That's the only reason my AC's been 15. Oh
Fair
god.
I'll just
Cries
have
in
something whenever
12.
Yeah.
Cries and sorcerer in general.
if I ever go melee, I'll have a little extra something.
They say right now it has a draconic head with 3 lines. It seems like their insignia. Yeah.
That'll be taken off in due time.
But that was what you guys did, during the later parts, and then you found your place to stay, and then you guys are taking a long rest. So you can successfully mark that off.
Sounds good.
I can't wait until I get that armor adjusted. That will boost me up to tank levels of AC.
Do you have the 2 decks to fill it out?
Yeah, I do.
Nice.
I
I'll
have
put,
exactly
18 when
2
using your
decks.
shield.
Yep, and so that will just be nice levels of AC.
Shit, Whisper, you have 2 negatives? Holy shit, I forgot about that.
Where's
I
the
took-
long rest button?
I took 2 negatives in order to get, 14 and everything else.
Oh my god, I never looked at your stats. Yeah.
I don't need strength or charisma. I just went, I need wisdom. I need
We've
everything.
got a
I
good bit
mean,
of charisma on this team.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, druids are one of those rare classes that they can get by with like just wisdom
Yeah.
if they have
They
to.
can turn into anything else. It's like, oh,
Exactly.
I need to be strong. Turn into a bear.
Yep.
So, you guys rest up. You all meet up in the morning. And are you heading to the Watchmaster, or are you going anywhere else?
I'm sorry,
Let
what
me
was the
do my
question?
spell prep here real quick.
Are you going to the
Yeah.
Watchmaster, or are you going anywhere else?
Everything else I need to swing by for.
I mean, if you guys want to take a look around, Nix can head to the
I
watchtower.
I need a little bit of like acid, I guess. Some weak acid to burn the symbol out of the shield.
Everyone take 2 good berries again.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hazelnuts. Good nuts. Nah, that sounds
I don't
wrong.
call it that.
Yeah, I regretted it immediately.
That's
Some
like,
good nuts to start the morning.
Don't call it that.
Hey,
Uh,
Waffle.
Yeah.
The robes that the cultists were wearing, were they very similar to one another?
Yeah. There is definitely a dress code that they were going with.
Then I would definitely have a set of that and a holy symbol just in my bag.
Yeah, for sure. You can do that.
Nice. Disguises for Nyx. Good idea.
What kind? So, like, do you want to go for the one that had the fancy sword when you fought them, or do you want to go for like one of the general?
Nah, one of the general plebs, like the general spellcasters.
you could
spellcasters?
hear Waffle's
Do you have
hopeful
a
tone.
disguise kit?
Why would I need one?
Because you can't change your clothes.
Which is why I have picking clothes up.
Disguise kit is for clothes.
Yeah.
But you just picked up a uniform.
I was gonna say the Xanathar's thing of disguise kit is cool.
I don't think I've ever read that part for the disguise kit for them. Like I've read the other ones.
I think I sent that to you
The
a while
Xanathar
ago
clothes are so
for
cool.
Jane and all the stupid things you can do with that.
Yeah,
the
but that was
multi-tool.
for toolkits. Disguise kit wasn't included in those.
Oh, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, those weird ones just aren't included because they aren't tools.
I'll go look at it again real quick.
I have a
Okay.
question.
Yeah.
For interpret bone, it says specially marked sticks, bones, or similar tokens worth at least 25 GP. Would my shield count since it's a holy thing or no?
Interpret bone? What the fuck is interpret bone?
It's a
It's a
spell.
weird spell. Yeah, I don't know what it's from. I've seen it before and I've just never used it. I figure this dude is missing.
I think it's an acquisitions thing.
I don't even know what the fuck that is. Give me a sec. That's not a spell. That's not a real spell. That might be
Not
someone's
the homebrew
homebrew
one?
spell that's
Okay.
within this. It is not one of my homebrew spells.
It's not okay.
I just looked up bone into spells and there is no
What spell is it?
interpret bone.
That might have been one I added for my druid a long time ago.
What does it do?
It's a divination spell.
Here, let me.
I can't remember specifics. It's
Oh
not
yeah,
that
no,
great,
it's
but it's nice.
yeah, it's third-party publisher spells, Grimoire Entertainment, according to Google.
Interpret bone. Let me look here. You touch a bone from a creature that's died, dead for no 10 days and less than but less. Wait, it has been dead for longer than 10 days, but less than a year, and you're able to see a brief vision of how the creature died.
Yeah, no is perfectly fine. I thought it was a legit spell. If it's not, then
No,
it's-
I'm fine with that being a thing. No, you would need something. Your shield would not count for that. You're
Alright.
you're needing something with special like markings on it. That's a specific thing. You can buy like you can get that made, but no, your shield does not count for that. I don't think your
Alright.
shield is even worth 25 gold either.
No, I think shields are like 10 gold or something. They're pretty cheap.
Yeah, so that wouldn't even count anyways. So, I'm fine with that being a spell that you could prepare though.
I forgot how
Alright.
poor Sebastian is.
Yeah, same.
I spent all my money in the mail.
I don't even have the 25 gold. I have 23.
You have more than me. You've over double what I have.
Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff that we need to sell, but it's like I feel like selling
Yeah.
stuff after a giant crisis is just like bad for.
I have
maybe not in here.
32 circles, Rolf, if you want some gold.
Circles.
Oh, I appreciate it, but no, thanks. I'll just not prepare this spell until I actually have the components. Probably the wise thing to do.
I've got
Which is
some
not a roll thing.
game stuff I could sell. I still got this bear stuff. You need a price for it. I have an idea.
Are you guys trying to do like
Oh,
some
cool.
shopping stuff in the village before you do what you're gonna do?
I'll
I'm
ask
good.
around to see if there's anyone that seems Like they're running a smithy of any kind.
You go and you're able to find like a smithy. It's a very small one. It seems like they do a lot of like horseshoes and stuff like that. However, you see it closed on the sign.
Okay.
You can guess the day after a massive massacre, a lot of businesses are probably going to be closed.
Yeah, probably. And then I'll just go to.
You might find that one restaurant that still is like, no, we still need you here today. Like you might still find something, but like you're.
Fuck you! I am not coming in.
All the workers
My
are like, man,
house
every other freaking establishment's
burned
closed, but
down.
we have to show up.
And the boss is like, that means we're gonna be busy, and then they don't get a single customer all day.
Yep.
Yeah. Crazy people.
I haven't at all lived with that.
Nope.
But you're not able to really find many businesses open at all. You can see actually a lot of the village, everything is already in preparations for repairs. You go out and you can already see some people are hard at work, like breaking down some parts of like some broken buildings and already repairing. Some roofs only had some damage done to it. They're already fixing up some, the shingles, everything. Like these people are already hard at work getting this place back together. Now you think it probably still will take several weeks to get it back to, a solid place, but they're already working.
Dude, hunting traps are so heavy.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna have to get rid of one soon.
Dude, that's why I like in Rise campaign, I have a fucking room. I made an inventory slot in my like character sheet that I have stuff in my room.
I also just have an extra set of leather armor that I don't use. That's 10 fucking pounds.
Oh,
Yuck.
Alright, so where you guys going?
I think we'll talk to Watchmaster Alex.
Mr. Alex.
First Ralph would go and use his prayer of healing on anybody. If they've got like a hospital or something where they're keeping anybody who's still injured, Ralph would go and...
Okay, so you make a side detour and you take care of that. Just one prayer healing?
However many it needs to get them up as possible. Well, no, let me burn through my lay on hands first.
Okay, so you can go through your lay on hands at a certain point. It's like, all right, you probably are good if you go through your lay on hands, because that can hit a lot of people. And that's like any and all like injuries that are like those really debilitating. Some people, there's some people under like severe care that like they actually like they'll get some help from you, but it's like they still need rest. Like a lot of these people still just need rest as well.
Yeah,
magic only works so much.
The average commoner, 1 or 2 lay on hands and they're good.
Yeah, they just still now it's their body is just resting from exhaustion. So if you want to pump your lay on hands in people, you absolutely can.
Okay, and it would take all the lay on hands?
If you want to pump all of them in, you can do all of them.
All right, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So finish that up, and you go to Watchmaster Alex, who you go over to the guardhouse, and they let you in. It seems like they were almost like expecting you. Kind of take you in. One guard will like this way to Alex, as he'll take you over into like an office. He'll knock on the door, open it up, as you see Watchmaster Alex, and you can see so much paperwork in this room. You don't know if this is all like from this incident or this is just one of those people that like he just gets so backed up on how much paperwork he has. But it is, this room itself is a fire hazard.
Crazy.
Come in.
Just hear the ghost of Grant. It's a fire hazard.
Hope you all slept well last night, and once again, I will thank you for your assistance. I did some asking around to try to find Professor Stewart's. Nobody found his body, however, I did get an eyewitness report of seeing that cult is honestly the best way I'm going to refer to them now. That cult that invaded us seemed to have dragged him up north. So it seems they physically have him for whatever reason. So that's actually where I am going to ask you for more assistance. Based on your reports as well as from our little friends. As you see, he kind of like makes an eye out, and you remember walking past some of the like prison cells, and you remember seeing that individual there. He said they don't have a permanent establishment yet. You have to have something in order to mobilize this many people at one given time. Based on that, I believe that was a camp of some sort up north. Whether they're still there or not, I am not sure, and that's what I'm going to ask if you could go and investigate. I'm willing to pay each of you for this. They took a lot of things and a lot of lives. It'd be good also to get any information possible while you're down there, if you're willing.
Alright.
And this mission does come specifically from the Starosta. Anyone who has lived in Udras knows Starostas are the heads of each either city or like town. They are typically nobility in some sort. So basically, the noble mayor just said, please, can you do this?
Yeah. I just looked at the group.
I absolutely think we should help.
I'm fine helping. As long as we don't run into that dragon anytime soon.
Well, that's probably where we're going towards.
Oh. Well, we'll just run away if we see the dragon, right?
You cannot outrun that thing.
I mean, it did run from us, you know. You may have been unconscious at the time, but that's what happened.
I did not know we were frightening enough to scare a dragon.
Yeah.
Neither did I, but that's what happened.
No offense to all of you, but I think that thing was holding back. It didn't even use its breath weapon on us.
Not for lack of want.
We don't know that. We don't know the world
true.
of game mechanics.
My fucking 33% chance.
You're just like, come on, come on! No!
Yeah, I fucking rolled one, so it's bullshit. Well, I greatly appreciate. I can give you some money up front if that helps, and we can give you anything you might need for it. If that's what you wish.
It might be helpful.
You have an armor. I need to get this scale mail adjusted. It will probably keep me alive a lot better than...
Do you like pull it out and show it?
Yeah, yeah.
And he kind of like raises an eyebrow. Is that one of the armor from the individuals who attacked us?
Desperate times calls for desperate measures.
We can get that suited for you. As he will also like reach and unlock a drawer and pull out a chest and counting, as he will hand each of you 50 gold each.
50.
If Professor Stewart is still there and you're able to return him or bring back any and all valuable information, we are willing to pay you an additional 200 each.
That's not bad at all.
No, it is not.
That's very appreciated. Thank you.
Alright.
Can you tell us anything more about this Professor Stewart?
He's a collector of items, from what I was able to gather. I didn't know him very well at all. I may have seen him once or twice. However, from me asking around last night, he seems to collect old artifacts, and so he's a very recluse individual. Tends to hide away, read lots of books. Not exactly the most social type.
If we find him, what's our relationship towards him? Do we want to interrogate him?
As far as I'm aware, he was still an ally to the regime. He is still a member of this town.
Noted.
Well, they said he was being dragged away. So
My only hope is that he's still alive. If he did betray us, then we will deal with him at that. But I'd rather assume someone's innocent before guilty.
Agreed. Could you tell us what he looks like? Like, is he a human, young, old?
He's a half-elf man, about 30s or 40s. He's balding a little bit in the back.
All right, half elf, half what?
Human, from what I know. That's all I really know about his general appearance. As I said, I've only seen him maybe a handful of times. We would greatly appreciate you doing this for us. Once again, Mr. Rosta does ask that you were able to complete this and return back alive. No more lives want to be lost. Thank you. And do you need anything else before you head out? Any and all resources?
Need that. I took a shield from one of those cultists as well. I'd like to get their mark removed from it.
We can do that. Or is it just a shield you need in general, or is it that specific
Either
one?
is fine.
We can supply you with a shield. That is all right.
Anybody else? Anything on top of their mind? I'm good on arrows.
how's
Maybe a
everybody
revival
looking on
diamond?
potions? Because we did use some.
I do only have one of those.
I
I have
have
none
no
left.
potions.
I have one that I can spare to someone.
I mean, I know that they probably use a fuck
Yeah.
ton, but can't hurt to ask.
We could also take potion ingredients, and I can make them
That's a
into
fair point. You can
potions
do that too.
Because that
As
might
a
be
reminder, as brought up the last time with stuff, I'm going to have you start with any new potions. You will have to start getting bottles for, and keeping track of that. That was something that was brought up before, since I had given you a barrel of oil, and so I just start tracking containers. So, just so you are aware.
Oh yeah, 100% fine. I will ask for bottles as well.
That was not something I just came up with. That was like you guys went. I was like, all right, cool, that's fine. Resources for healing potions are very slim. I can see what I can do. Fortunately, you have helped quite a bit, and that did relieve our individual who is doing a lot of the curing work. So I will see what I can do, and hand me your armor, and I will get it fixed up for you.
Feel free to recolor it, and I will hand it over to him.
He kind of gives a nod. And I will get you a shield as well. As like, meet back here in about half an hour, and I will get what I can get. As he stands up and will kind of gesture you out. Nick's, you staring up at this man. Like, how tall is Nick's in his short form?
Like 3 foot, 3.5
Yeah, he
feet.
stands like a person above you. He is about 8 feet tall.
Yeah.
You can tell actually like
Oh
his
my
desk seems
God.
to have been fitted for him in his large rotund.
I love this man. He's so big.
And maybe some revival diamonds?
I will see what I can do.
That was more of an out of play thing for like, because I think the
Oh,
only one who can really cast it is
Could we
Whisper.
please procure
Yeah.
some potions of fire resistance, if at all possible?
I will see what I can do.
Nyx is not Nyx right now? What?
That was Jeremy, his gnome cousin.
Hmm.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
Brian. Roll me a percentile.
Ooh.
Let's see how many of these supplies he's able to get. The higher the number, the more of the supplies.
Of course you make me roll it.
You've been on a hot streak.
Yeah, well, I just rolled a 31.
31. All right.
Yeah.
So
Not terrible, not a record low, but you know.
I just thought it would be fun. I'm just gonna ask you to roll my percentiles here. I just
Yeah,
think it's
yeah.
fun. So after some time, he does come back. He will give you the fitted armor. Much of the the darker scales and everything on it, you've been stripped away, and it's a metallic color now.
Ah, much better. Much better.
The shield he gives over to Sebastian is actually a Crownsguard shield. So it has a symbol, like the actual national symbol on it. Which I can pull that up in a minute. I was able to get you 2 potions of healing. That was all they could offer. He said you were lucky even to get that, as with all the injuries and such. But due to your aid yesterday, and I heard you went to the hospital today, he was able to offer these. Unfortunately, I was not able to procure any revival diamonds, or he did not have any potions of fire resistance on hand. He said that would take several hours for him to make. It's possible, but I fear that them leaving here, who knows how long they're actually going to be gone.
I do have a question. I didn't bring it up before because it is kind of specialized. Do you have some sort of specially marked sticks or bones of some sort for a spell focus worth about 25 gold pieces? Or maybe...
I'm going to be completely honest with you. I can't cast a single spell. I have no idea. That would have been something nice to let me know before I left. I do not know if I'd be able to find that for you at this time.
Do you have any people in town that deal in divination in any way?
What is the difference in that and normal magics?
It's just a special type. Honestly, I'm not very well versed myself. My abilities come from my own, not so much from study.
Unfortunately, I am not sure where to even begin looking for that at the moment.
Okay, that's fine. I just figured I would ask.
Well,
18 AC!
18
18? Holy crap.
Yes.
Well. All right. So, you guys have your items. Seb, you were given a shield.
Yep.
It's almost like a kite shield. And it has the actual symbol of the Swiss regime on it, which is this large owl with its feathers out, and below it is a crown. Name it new tab. Save image as. Red. And I will post it in the Avalon chat just so you can see. The actual shield itself is not red, but that is the crest that is on it. And that is actually the shields that the Crownsguard themselves use.
All right.
It is the normal shield, but that is the crest.
Does it work like a police badge if we show it to commoners? Where they'll be like, "Oh, the Crownsguard is here."
Yeah, sure.
Maybe, but you gave it to a good guy, so
Say, will we be arrested for impersonating cops?
probably.
They'll be like, "How did you get this shield?" "Oh, we helped out town and they gave it to us."
You take it. Do you inspect it or you just kind of put it away?
You just put it on the back. It's like,
Yeah.
Cool. It is a
You
shield.
whisper. You can see just the tiniest writing on the inside. It's like some script essentially. It's like this is not the property of Crownsguard. It's like the tiniest little script along the border edge on the inside. You with your observant feet, you notice that.
I love that. I'm not gonna mention anything until
It's
it comes.
it's one of those ones that like almost like it's like on a plastic toy when you feel like, oh, there's something writing here, and it's like just the information from the like
Yeah.
the actual
It's
like
like made in
thing.
China,
Yeah,
basically.
made in China type thing. It's like that. It's like it's super frank. Like you at looking at it, you probably wouldn't even notice it for most people. But like feeling it, you're like, oh, there's So you have your items, and you're good. Nix, you have a general direction of where to go because you're freaking Death Hound,
Right.
which was a freaking clutch thing right there. I will say. You're just like, yeah, knows the direction. I'm like, well, motherfucker, it does. And I said northern time, but it's like a northwest area. He was heading north out of town. So you begin your trek out.
Could they possibly be connected, I wonder?
Quick thing before we go out. Let's divvy up the potions because we have 3. Because I'm gonna toss the potion on Whisper into the pile.
I don't
one on
have
me.
a single one, but I feel comfortable with not having one.
I have one on me, but I'm capable of healing otherwise, so.
Who wants?
I could use one.
How about we just give them all to Aaron? See how it goes.
If I could kill something, I could heal.
He does need 2. So give him 2, and Rolf, do you have any?
Nope.
Give one to Rolf.
Okay.
Bye-bye, potion.
And you guys are hooking them on your potion belts there?
Yep.
Cool. You put it on, you can like see the bubbles like kind of begin like going almost like it's like slightly simmering. After about a minute, it stops as you see a flash as like a little fox head symbol appears for just a moment.
I like how he just probably added that on. Like he probably doesn't need the fox head symbol to appear, but
nope, but it does.
Oh, you know what? I did forget. Who drank potions last time?
Don't remember. I was incautious.
Not me.
I don't think I had any potions in me.
In general, all of you have had potions. Everything have drinking off the potion belt, right?
Oh yeah, I have.
Off the
Definitely.
potion belt? I
You
actually
mean-
don't think so yet.
Me neither.
You mean at some point in time did we do it?
Yes, at some point in time.
Yeah, I am.
How many would you think? 2.
At least 1, probably 2.
Roll my 2d20. Aaron, go ahead and roll me.
Aaron's had 2.
10.
2 minimum.
Aaron's rolled, I think, like 3 at least. So Aaron, roll me 3d20.
Why do you hate me?
3 and a 13.
Okay.
He's looking for a nat 1. I can
Okay.
only assume.
Good to know.
15, 19, 16.
Good to know. All right, cool.
I can only assume it explodes on a nat 1.
I would say roll me a d20 anytime you drink off your potion belt.
It won't explode.
I did tell you it was something in progress.
Yeah.
Experiment.
It's experimental. Missing chronology shit. So you begin heading off. Perceptive people, roll me my perception checks. Yes.
Well, did you ever have that one undead lady message us? The wizard?
He has not messaged you yet.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You said in a
noted.
couple days. You have not received a
I just
message
remembered it, so I just making sure.
Yet. Yep, not yet. That was in my head.
Whisper, what'd you roll in perception?
I haven't rolled yet. I was good.
Okay.
No, I can't add guidance to this one because this is an overall.
No, this is over a long period.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Oh, it was so close to a nat 20,
15?
but
Okay.
15.
7.
7. Whisper. About a couple miles out, you see what looks like in between a few little hills here. You see what looks like a small little fire. So you see like a little plume of smoke, like almost just from like a campfire. And it's far enough away that if you you're not on top of it by the time you notice it from a little bit of a distance. It looks like a cooking fire up ahead. You cannot see the exact source as it seems to be like in between some hills. But you notice that.
Whisper's gonna point and go, there. No, wait, there. And move her finger a little bit to the campfire.
And pointing out, those of you kind of look and you squint for a moment, and you can see like the slightly black smoke coming up. You can see where it's coming from.
Okay.
So, think we should investigate or sneak up?
It's the best lead that we have.
And how far away is it?
At this point, you're probably like 100 feet away.
Alright. Well, gentlemen, I believe this is where my job comes in.
If we all want to go, I can make some people invisible.
And I
I
can
think
be
it's
a monkey
sound
again.
issue. I think the
If you
sound
feel
is the main
comfortable-
issue. I'm comfortable going with just me and Monochrome.
Best of luck.
Oh, keep on forgetting. I would have brought back Corgo with one of my spell slots, and then what's it called?
No one told me Corgo died.
Dude, Corgo
yeah,
got
no.
obliterated by
That is like the
Divine Word.
saddest news to hear.
He
is
grappled a
Corgo.
fucking dragon.
Successfully.
Oh
So-
my
True.
god!
True.
I
successfully.
love you.
And
Alright,
that was
I
the
will,
reason why it used Divine Word, because it was like it couldn't get out. So it was like, fuck it, I'm gonna obliterate you.
Alright, I will cast Pass Without a Trace. And me and my Dragon Boy will
Roll
skulk
stealth check.
forward.
Humor me.
The dragon got 22. Sebastian got 34.
That's it.
I roll a 14 on the die, man. Calm down.
That's it. Fucking.
Ain't no Xylem
40. Didn't hit 40 yet.
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 Ain't no Xylus yet. I can hit 40, but it's
Oh,
not
absolutely.
20.
Yeah, you can.
It's
Yeah.
not 20.
Yeah, so you begin sneaking up. You crest the top of a hill, kind of like keeping low. And you can see 3 of the leathered individuals. Didn't seem to have any sort of magical abilities when you were fighting them. All seem to be eating at like a campfire, like eating some rabbit.
They're just eating.
They're just eating right now.
3 of them, you said?
What's up? Yeah, 3 of
you
them.
said? Alright.
All in just like leather armor. You know, roll me a perception check.
23.
23. You notice all of them have their weapons over on like a rock leaning up out of like reach right now.
Okay.
Like it within a turn, like if it was combat wise, within a turn they could take it and
Yeah.
put the get their stuff. As of right now, them all sitting down, they do not have any of their weapons that you can see.
I'll cast a message down to Nyx
Mhm.
and relay that I see 3 of the cultists eating.
Do you want me to try to infiltrate them?
If that's what you want to try, I can. How far away am I from there now?
They were 100 feet away, unless
100 feet away?
the group moved up at all.
Okay. I didn't know if I got any closer.
Yeah, you're like on like you're they're in between 2 hills and you're at the top of this hill here. You're like with like 95 to 90 feet away from them. Yeah, you're like 10. You're not far at all from the actual cultists. You're like you gotta get to the top of the hill to look down into the hill.
Yeah, they're in my range if anything goes wrong. Do the others want to come up here?
We could also just try to take them. There's only 3.
I don't know what capabilities they have. I don't know if they could get word out before we do that.
Well, all right. And then to everybody else, I'll, there's 3 cultists. I'm gonna try to infiltrate them, see what I can find out. If things go bad, Seb's got my back. We should probably move up, though.
And I'll come back a bit towards the party so they're within pass without a trace.
Easy. Yep.
Do you want backup? Because I could transform into a small creature and sit in your pocket.
Wouldn't hurt. I could also make Heron invisible. He's not as
Because
heavy-footed
sending
as
me
the
in
others.
is always a good idea.
Aaron is the sneakier one. It's really
Look.
just Rolf we have to worry about.
Well, and now Whisper without wild
Oh,
shape.
Whisper has, disadvantage when they're not wild shape, but wild shape's easy to use.
Oh yeah. It just takes up one of her star forms. That's all.
Yeah.
Just get back on a short rest though, which is nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Rye.
Yes.
Or not Rye, Waffle, sorry.
Yeah.
I
what's
was
up?
looking. Around the Eltel Mountains, would there be squirrels down there? Because I need to be. I've seen it before to transform.
Yes, you have seen
summoned
squirrels.
Yeah.
You've seen a summoned flying squirrel. Yeah, you're fine.
You've seen a
okay.
squirrel very
Also
recently.
2.5 feet tall.
It was a little large.
You just so you're aware, like for my rule on that, like it has to have make sense. You have to be like, oh, like you can be like, oh, we've been to mountains. I probably was gonna go. Yeah, that's fine. Like that's it's when you start going like, I do a T-Rex. Do you actually know? Like you haven't. All right, hang on, bud.
It's like I'm pretty
mammals.
sure Whisper may have not seen rats because rats are something you only like. You don't.
You've
see
been in
them out.
cities. You have seen rats. You've been in the
Yeah,
capital.
We've
You've
been
seen
in
rats.
Yeah.
No, you're good. You're
yeah.
like most animals that you're gonna try to transform into. You've been around enough towns and cities and traveled out. You've
I'm-
seen a good bit.
Yeah, I'm not creative
You've
enough to
seen
try.
Rat Kings.
Until
those-
you start getting exotic, you're fine.
And ones you can't cover that are maybe from the South Island, Sebastian can summon a beast and just like, hey, turn into that.
I
Now,
shall.
it might be a little
Hell,
bit
you
larger,
you go to a library and just read through a book. You're fucking.
wild
Let
shape.
me.
Anyways,
Well,
It just has to make some realistic sense. I'm not gonna make you keep track of what animals you've seen and haven't seen. That's ridiculous.
No.
Yeah.
All right. I will transform into a squirrel and go hide in.
Nix's
Yeah.
robes. Yep.
Yep.
You go in there and you find a pair of nuts.
Oh. Anyways. And are you
Squirrel
making Aaron
instinct.
invisible? How long does invisibility last? It's an hour, right?
An hour.
Yep.
Greater
yeah,
is the
that's good.
minute.
That's good. And then, Aaron's is Aaron going to be getting a little closer, or is he going to be staying with us up on the hill? I assume a little closer.
I would assume a little closer.
Yeah, and then me and Rolf will be up on the hill. Me, Rolf, and
You're
Corgo.
free.
And
Well, if Rolf wants to, because Corgo's quick, right?
Yep.
Like if shit goes bad, you can get there.
Rolf can
fast.
close the distance.
Yeah.
Because I can technically make you and Aaron both invisible, and then Rolf can just be our knight in shiny armor backup plan.
I was gonna say I could hop on Corgo
Can
and
you
then the
make-
spell could just affect both of
I was
us.
going to say, would the spell hit both of them? Okay.
Yep. It automatically affects my mount when I'm on it for fine
You
steel.
could also, he can, how fast is Corgo?
60 feet, so he's fast
60,
enough.
he's fast as shit. You
That-
could do
that's
invisibility on Malakrin and he can go in with you as well. Choices of choices.
Yeah, I can only snag 2 people with invisibility right now.
Yeah. I'll leave if you want invisible Rolf or Malakrin, up to you, because Rolf's a better tank. But Malakrin is sneakier.
Well, my problem with getting Rolf, no offense, is the sound. Like, yeah, he'll
Yeah.
be invisible, but the sound.
Malakrin is still
Still heavy armor.
sneakier.
That and like I said, if Rolf is just on Corgo, they could just dash and get in one round if need be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Malakrin's 40.
When-
He can just dash one round and be there the next still.
That's why I suggested at least getting Aaron.
Aaron for
Uh,
sure, get him up there.
Yeah.
I think just save your spell slots and just do Aaron
Okay,
or your spell points.
can do.
We really need to get Boots of Elvenkind on Rolf. That would just be good.
If we get them, they're mine.
That's where I can't argue.
Advantage.
Okay,
Yeah.
Give it to me.
Yeah.
I can't argue with that.
Yes.
What's your guys' game plan here?
So
Alright.
we're gonna make Aaron invisible, and then Aaron's going to sneak in with Nyx, who's going to be in the guise of the individual that they tortured, wearing robes and with the holy symbol. And Whisper is going to be a squirrel in their pocket.
Me and Rolf will just be on the hill.
Yes. Rolf is going to be ready to dash in at any moment's notice, and Seb is going to let it rain.
Yeah. Rolf, are you capable of using a bow?
Yep.
Do you want a bow?
Probably
have
not
an
the safest thing.
Can he physically wield a bow?
I have-
Yes.
I have an
Yes.
extra bow. I have 2 longbows.
No, it's okay. I've got.
If
got
I
some
get hit in the back
javelins
of the
if I
head,
need
we're
to.
gonna have words.
Yeah,
It's not
if
gonna
there
hurt
weren't
much
friends
because it's
there.
1d8
Yeah, I mean-
-1. So
That's fair. That's fair. I just didn't know
Sorry.
if you had any other form of range.
Yeah, I've got some javelins. I don't use them much because I'm not.
All right.
he's got movement.
He does have the movement to close it.
Yeah, for sure.
He's just gonna have to use his stash. All right.
So those who roll in stealth, roll stealth.
Yeah.
this is for
Corgo.
This is for sound. Anyone who's invisible auto passes sight checks.
Would Whisper have to roll for just being in my pocket, not moving?
Nah. You got a
Okay.
cloak on. No.
Oh boy, let's see how this goes.
Aaron. Guidance, right?
Oh, hi, fuck.
Yeah, that's right.
You have your inspiration, buddy.
He's invisible. He has
that
advantage. Hold on.
inspiration.
So no. This
Or
is a
he
sound
doesn't-
check.
Waffle does
Okay.
odd.
That
Right.
inspiration is being done. I'm rolling on fucking D&D Beyond from now on. Fuck this.
Yep. You auto pass sight checks. It's the sound that you're rolling for.
At least it isn't as bad as.
I rolled a fucking 8.
And then you have pass that trace on you, so that is an 18.
Yeah, I'll just say. Add.
Okay.
Is
Good stuff.
is
So
the
in
8
path-
after your dex bonus and proficiency?
Yes, I rolled a 3
Okay.
plus 5.
So 18.
Okay.
Do you want me to re-roll Sebastian's and Malakrin's?
Yeah, you've done a lot of moving.
Okay.
Well, so the
Sebastian
thing
got-
is,
Yep.
when he leaves your pass without a trace, that goes away. It goes down.
Sebastian got a 38.
That's it.
Shut the fuck up. Malakrin, what's his bonus again? 1. He got 21.
And he's invisible, right?
No.
No. Okay.
Save spell points.
I will say, Waffle, I appreciate your invisibility rules because in Pathfinders, being invisible just gives you a straight +20 to stealth.
Walk.
Yeah. No. It's for sound because you still will make noise, and
Yes.
so many things give advantage that honestly it kind of buffs it in a way because it's kind of like,
Yeah.
hey, you know.
Yeah.
So there if you have other things that give advantage, then it's like you auto pass the sight checks. Like if it's
Roll
from a
for
distance,
Gorga.
they're not going to see it. It's more of
As you get yeah.
it's sounds that you guys are making, especially with some
Rolf and
armor.
Corgo
And
need
everything.
to make a stealth roll. but
And it's
we're staying
also
up.
like a general like dexterity thing of like,
Yeah.
shit, I rolled a natural 1. I might knock some rocks over. Doesn't mean they see me, but I had an effect on the environment. So
No, as I said, I much prefer this because Pathfinder rules as written are ridiculous because a +20 on stealth check means wizards
Yeah.
are the best stealthers.
That's stupid.
So here's what I'm gonna do. Okay.
okay.
Rolf and Corgo.
So, as- Or are they rolling just to
they're
stay out
in
of sight?
pass without a trace.
fair?
Are they are they
He's
coming
also
up with you?
he's getting up on the hill with me, just behind.
Yeah,
So
I'm
he's
far away.
closer.
By the way, who's echoing? I hear someone echoing.
It might be me.
Is it speakers?
Maybe.
You're good now. So I mean, if he's coming up with you, then yes, I absolutely will need a stealth check from.
Well, that's up to him. I just assumed.
I thought he was staying distance, and then he was just gonna sprint Hail Mary.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I think.
I mean,
he's
if that's
gonna-
what you're doing,
I
that's what you're
thought he was gonna stay far enough that he could
Okay.
just
That's
reliably
true, yeah.
get there.
Yeah,
just
he
by
could at
dashing.
the 100
Exactly.
feet. He could dash in. He'd be fine.
Cool.
He can do 120. So, all right.
Yeah.
That's the plan. That's the positions.
All
There
right,
we go.
Nix. So you
Yes.
come walking up.
So the moment that we leave Pass Without a Trace and I start hearing Aaron's footsteps, what Nyx is going to try to do is to match their footsteps, so it sounds like I'm just walking.
Okay. He's creative.
Okay. Well, so he's coming with you, correct?
Yes, Aaron
And
is.
are you going to the top of the hill there, Mr. Pestatrace?
Yes.
I
wanna
will
be
say
able to
he's still within
see.
Pestatrace.
Okay.
It is not like a huge little encampment that they have. Like it's like just in between some hills. It kind of
Okay.
like offers
Yeah, Pass Without a Trace covers a
little
big ass
visual
area.
cover. It's a 30-foot radius, so he's still within it.
Okay.
So
Oh,
you
18.
walk up, looking like that individual in a cloak, and you see the three individuals kind of turn as they like see you approach. And it's like, the fuck did you get stuck back there? Oh,
Yeah, those assholes almost caught me. I just barely got away.
nice.
There's this
Get
fucking dragon chasing me down.
come get some food real quick. We're kind of fell a little behind, but we're just gonna eat up real quick and head back up.
Cool. Are they like sitting down like on the ground or something?
Yeah, they're sitting down at the campfire.
Cool. I'll sit down, grab some grub, not necessarily start eating, but immediately ask. So what's the plan here? When are we moving out?
I mean, we're gonna be moving up in a little bit once we finish lunch here. We're supposed to be back up at the encampment. We're just waiting for further orders there. I don't know how long we're actually gonna stay there.
Even cultists have their legally required lunch break.
Yeah.
Or you might
I-
think they're maybe a little easier than you know.
Have you heard anything from them up ahead?
No, I know. I did hear something that was fucking. They got the scepter thing we were going here for. We were able to get a
I
good
saw
bit of
that.
Yeah. So we were able to get the scepter, and we were able to get some gold, for the offering. So that everything kind of went off except for I heard one of them bitching and moaning that dragon had to fucking teleport out, which slowed down our leaving everything.
Wow.
I think that's
Can't
why we're
believe
still
they
kind of
did that.
here. I mean, I don't know the fuck why. It's a fucking dragon, but fucking.
Hey, so have you heard anything about that thing they took, the scepter?
All I know is it's supposed to be like some powerful artifact or some shit. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, that's what I heard too, but I didn't know if you heard any rumors flying around. Thing's interesting to
No,
me.
it's apparently we need it for the general, getting team out here, but that's all I really know.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think these cultists don't really have an intelligence score.
That's what I was about to say. I'm in my head. It's like, damn, these guys are fucking stupid.
They're underpaid workers. That's why they became
Yeah.
cultists.
I'm paying enough for this shit.
They're you could tell that they're grunts. They're
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
This is why you don't tell your employees anything important if you ever run a cult.
No.
Just the bare minimum.
were you given any special orders, or you just will just head back as well?
Yeah, they just to head back.
Hmm.
You know how it is. Hurry up and wait.
Oh no, yep. But yeah, that's really all I know about it. But here, I made another rabbit. Some of the other guys like splits off another piece of the rabbit and everything. There's much. Is there anything else you say to them, or they're just gonna keep chat? Then they'll just like start idling chat if you don't say anything else.
Yeah, I'll wait a bit and act the part of I've been fucking running the whole way. I'm tired, and just to see if anything else slips out as they're just chatting to one another.
Once it goes to idle chit chat, I'll message Nyx and just say, "What's the signal to fire?" Should I do that?
Does message require me to speak back,
No.
or can I do it in the head?
No, it's in the head. It's in the head.
These guys are probably talking about while we were talking about killing them. They're probably we talk about, yeah, we weren't really paid enough for that battle. We're not paid at all.
You get back anything that I do that's flashy.
Makes enough sense. I'll hold attack for something flashy.
This could lead
But
to
yeah, mostly just listening to see if they drop any names, any specific locale, anything about how
Yeah,
many their numbers.
They were kind of chatting about some stuff, and it's like, oh, do you know how many went down? And there's quite a few, or whatever. I heard there was some pushback, but otherwise, I think we're generally okay.
Man, did you see that fucking Corgi? That thing was huge.
Yeah. You do actually hear. Let me give me one sec. I gotta pull up a name of something.
DM checking random name list.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a folder. Okay. You do hear the mention of it's like, by the way, do you know when East Kendorf is supposed to come back? Which is a name that's dropped immediately. That is Draconic that you hear, Sebastian, which translates to Ice Warrior.
Okay.
Ease Kendov. You just know when East Kendov is supposed to come back, and he's like, no, I was doing some other scouting, but I don't really know much other than that. But that's all you really get as they're kind of chattering a bit.
By how they speak of this individual, does it feel like this individual is important to them, or they could care less?
Roll an insight.
They're very lazy cultists. Let's see how much they care about their higher ups.
Yes. A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You could tell just based on the way they're speaking. While a lot of the things like kind of lacks some stuff, they're careful with wording around how they speak of this individual.
Sure.
You can guess it is relatively high up. And it's like one of those things that you complain about your boss on the clock, but you don't say anything too bad or anything that could
Yeah.
get you fired.
Right.
Type of thing. You can guess there is a, you don't know if it's a respect or fear or just an authoritative they just listen to. But there's definitely higher up than these individuals. And especially you're the only one that speaks Draconic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like I said, East Kendorf translates to Ice Warrior, roughly to common.
Yeah, my luck good.
I will make a very prominent showing of kind of looking at the mountain, like the direction that we're moving towards, and squinting and whatnot, and just do you guys know how long it's gonna take to get there? I'm terrible with these fucking directions.
No, honestly, I think I'm just gonna take us a couple hours. I think, yeah, about a couple of more hours. Probably not half of the day. Honestly, we're kind of following the trail. Here, if you look right here, and you're like kind of stand up and kind of like point to the path you guys are going on. You can see what looks like occasional footprints and everything that are traced through. We've kind of been following the trail a bit there, but it should be a straight shot straight through.
I hope Seb is looking because it looks like feet prints to me. I don't.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm 100-ish foot away up on the hill.
Yeah.
So
You're not 100 feet up. You are not far from that. You're close enough that technically you are hitting them with Passat Trace. It is a smaller bit of hill. You were 100 feet.
Was that close.
You were 100 feet away when you noticed the fire, and then you came up to the group. The only one who's like 100 feet away is your paladin, ready to charge in at any given notice.
I was double
You
checking.
are
That's
close enough.
Only affects creatures I choose. We're good.
Yeah, you are. It is only
Sure.
because you choose. You are fine.
Yeah. All right.
I gotta take a piss real quick. Hold on.
Oh.
And I'm gonna walk towards Seb and where Aaron's at.
Just walk up the hill.
Yeah, like up over the hill. And real low because we're in Pass Without a Trace. There's only 3 of them. I think the next bit is a couple of hours away. We should be able to take him out.
All right. Throw a message to. I don't know if I know where Aaron is. I'll try to message him. And to our paladin, are you ready?
Yep.
All right.
Aaron, you hear a message in your head. Are you ready?
Yeah, the one
How
that's
smart
sitting
is Aaron? Let's
6
see.
inches away from us.
Well, I have done this many a time before.
Yeah, you know
However-
the message.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say that. Yeah.
We bought this item in a shop. So
Aaron, not thinking, just says out loud.
Yeah.
But not really, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
all right. We'll go on my mark. And 3.
I'm gonna ask some more pointed questions that might
Okay.
get some looks. And if they do anything funny, then
Because you ask more questions.
yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go back over,
Feel better?
stretch a little bit, sit back down. Yeah, emptying the tank feels great.
Cheers is up. And you see they're just chatting.
Yeah. And after a bit of a little awkward pause, any idea what our numbers look like? Yeah, I'm getting a little worried after that encounter with those adventurers back there.
Thanks, man. Like, that was still a good bit from what I'm aware of. I don't think it's anything to be concerned about.
Mm.
I doubt they can really do much against us.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
but
I
what if
know
they-
which one
they
I'm
bring
gonna
more?
shoot now.
What'd you say next?
What if they bring more?
I mean, honestly, Gandalf. I've heard stories about him that he can take on quite a few people. I think if they bring a couple mercenaries or whatever, I think we'll be fine. I think you got nothing to worry about, man. Come on, chill.
Cool. What about that dragon though? What if he just decides to eat us?
And they're just kind of stop and just kind of turn. It's like, what?
What if he just decides that he's not gonna go along with shit anymore and just wants a snack? You saw
the
what he
hell-
did to those guards.
Yeah, 'cause they were kind of against us. Bring back. I don't see that really happening. The dragons going against us. The Queen of Dragons. That just doesn't seem right.
Mm-hmm.
Nick's cause a crisis of faith in these guys.
No, it's like I highly doubt it, man.
I know, right?
Chill.
So how long have you guys been a part of the faith for?
I kind of heard about it a year ago. Yeah, and the other was like, like 2 months for me. Still kinda
Which one
new.
recruited you?
I don't even remember his name. He just kind of like came up to me one time and was like, "So you heard about dragons?" Like he's.
They
It's
are
kinda
kind of
weird, then-
cool.
I mean, there's a reason we do what we do, but
Yeah. Do you ever think about like where you go when you die?
Uh-oh.
you get hit in the head or some shit. Like Jesus Christ, man.
You're about to find out.
You sure are.
It's like, dude. Good questions. Chill. You're
Yeah.
fine.
So I cast hypnotic pattern.
I immediately shit.
Nice.
Wisdom saves.
Wisdom saves, yeah.
I saw
Jesus.
something flashy. I'm shooting the one that said that.
That's about as flashy as I got right now.
Yeah. Blast them.
Natural 1.
Oh my.
15.
I already have it.
Natural. Oh, wait. I think they have advantage on these, actually.
Against magic.
It's a
That
charm
makes
effect,
sense.
right?
It is a charm effect.
So
Are
2
they
natural
all-
1s. Let me re-roll these. So that's a 9 and the 1. 4. Okay. So with advantage, one of them rolled a 9. The other rolled a 2.
Okay.
The other rolled a 15.
So the
Are they
15
all-
does pass, just barely.
Which
Are
one
they
is
all-
the 15? Is it the one that was saying, I doubt they can do anything against us?
No, the one that has been talking to him is currently hypnotic patterned.
I'm
There's
shooting
one
him in
that
the face.
roll advantage.
I did. I got an 18 to hit.
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta ask, are they all elves or something?
No, they're all humans.
Oh, fair. I was just wondering why they had advantage against
One of the
charm.
features of a general cultist is a dark devotion. They have advantage against charms and frightens.
Oh, that's cool.
Damn.
We'll
Warlock
just make
wannabe
sure this one
bullshit.
does. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you need me to split up piercing and fire?
Nah,
uh,
nah. Right, roll me 2d8.
23 damage.
Right, roll me 2d8 real quick.
1 and 1.
Oh, so that's the roll for their HP. So instantly, you fire an arrow with some intense strength, and they are not moving. It goes into their eye, and you actually see the arrow pierce through the back of the skull of that guy. As the one who was not hypnotic pattern starts screaming, going, "Holy shit! Holy fucking shit!"
I will stand up on the hill and make myself known.
He just sees you, sees like you cast spells, like, whoa, oh, chill. Immediately also, you see pop into existence Aaron, because you cast a concentration spell.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
time
yeah.
to just deck this guy.
Aaron just appears out of nowhere. He's like, what the fuck? Oh, shit. Fuck, whoa. Oh, I'm not gonna fight.
He's giving
Shame.
up.
Punch.
I
You
mean,
punch
to
him?
be fair, I obliterated
Yes.
the one skull.
Roll the hit
Yeah.
with advantage.
I can only imagine the exit wound on that motherfucker. Holy shit.
As Aaron is making this
That's a
man's face
10.
look like a cheeseburger.
With advantage?
No, with advantage. Let me go with advantage.
No,
roll
with advantage.
advantage. Great for a fish.
Oh,
Roll,
excuse
roll
me. That's
2d8.
an 11.
You said a 2d8?
Yeah, roll with 2d8.
Ooh,
Their health, sorry.
that one's cocked. That is 12.
Well, okay. This one's a little bulkier of a guy.
Yeah, that one was schoolish.
You go, 11 does hit. Roll damage.
That's 5 damage.
You beam him across the skull with a quarter of oh, you see like his nose is like broken. It's like, stop, I won't fight you, stop.
Well, where's the fun in that?
He'll try to run. Like at that point, he'll try to run from you.
I'm grabbing him.
Yeah, just roll the hit. Give Sentinel. Let's fucking see this.
Oh, that was fair. Yeah, Sentinel, he can just fucking... No.
A 5 does not hit. Oh, okay,
Nah,
you
roll
rolled damage. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's a 21.
21 does hit. So he
Never
does.
gone anywhere.
So you go and you hit him and you swing into his legs and he trips. Roll damage.
Alright. 8 damage.
And he is unconscious. As you knock and sweep his legs, he falls and his head hits a rock.
Are you trying to be lethal or
do,
non-lethal?
I'm doing non-lethal here.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw him over my shoulder.
I
and
have
just carry him
difficulty
back.
doing non-lethal.
That's why I made blunt arrows
When
for
I-
Ellis.
When I shoot someone in the skull and the entry wound is eye socket, exit wound is
You did
half of
20
their cranium.
something damage. You did like 11
use
times
favorite
his
spell.
HP.
I did
There's-
use favorite foe, but I wanted to make sure he went down in one.
Yeah.
You did. You succeeded.
So he is unconscious. Yeah. And the other one's still just charmed, standing there.
Rolf, I assume, dashes.
Yep, on Corgo.
So Rolf is in range. 120 feet. He's
Yeah, you arrive as one of them has an arrow in the eye. Its back of its skull exploded out with this arrow. You see another one is getting slung over the shoulder of Aaron, and the other one is standing there. You look in his eyes, and it almost looks like a rainbow tie-dye.
So do you guys need me, or you guys have this, right?
I think we actually got this one.
Okay. This Rolf will just like sort of awkwardly sit there and kind of looking at the dude with the weird spirals in his eyes.
I assume initiative is over.
I didn't even roll initiative.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Cultists. I didn't even make a battle map for that.
Fair enough.
They were willing to surrender. They were not
You blew
prepared.
the skull through one dude. He was like, I'm good.
He
And
tried
the
to run.
thing
He
is,
was resisting
If
arrest.
they wanted to resist, first off, longbow range 150 feet.
Yeah, no, they
Second off,
fucking- yeah.
I have 2 attacks.
Yeah, no, it was
And third, what's their AC? I'm curious if I can miss them.
11.
I have a +9.
You look over and you see their armor next to their weapons.
I have a +9 to hit. They don't have a chance.
Yeah, no, it's that. So one's unconscious, the other's dead, the other is in a trance. What would you guys like to do?
Dead. I'll go over to the dead one. Just see if I've got anything on him.
You feel around, you find a holy symbol, and you that's it.
Crash.
Yeah. That you look over and
Yeah.
their weapons and armor were over on the side there. They took it off for their rest so they can breathe comfortably.
Fools. It wouldn't have saved him.
Oh, fuck no. So what do you guys do? You got the one.
What's their con mod? Did he actually just have 2 HP?
Yeah. The base dragon cultist average HP is 9, but it's 2d8 for their formula. They have 10 con.
I did 12 times
They're-
HP.
They're like one step above a commoner.
I did fucking 12 times his HP
Yeah.
in
no,
damage.
He's dead.
Ouch.
So yeah, what do you guys do?
Well, is there anything else we really need to learn from these, or should we just drag a thumb across my neck?
It didn't seem like they knew anything.
They were very, very stupid.
A little squirrel's gonna poke its head out of Nyx's robes.
I just scritched it on the head.
The entire time you're making this elaborate clan. I'm like, they're basically about to
Yeah.
fight 3 commoners.
Yep.
Hey, you never fucking know.
You never know.
One of those could have been Gilgamesh for all we knew.
I know, right?
One day.
The dragon in disguise.
What's a happy squirrel sound? That's a question. No.
Chirping noise.
Yeah, that's the
They have
sound
like
that
a
I'll
chirping
make.
noise.
So are you just killing these guys?
Are we?
I don't have anything to
Do we have anything else we
contribute.
need from them?
Yeah. Fuck it.
Or do we just want to dump them and leave?
The only thing I should say is we probably should ask them if they've seen any what's it called, prisoners, because we are supposed to be locating the one man.
That's fair.
Yeah, we didn't ask him about them.
Which one do we want to ask? The unconscious or the how long does that spell us?
A minute.
I mean,
go
this
from-
guy right here already, looked pretty willing to talk. So
Oh no, the one that was talking, I murdered him.
Not
He's
that-
the one that is dead as shit.
Yeah. Yeah, the one that tried to
the one you first
surrender
shot.
was
I
no,
only
the one
shot
he
once.
he only shot once. The other one, the one that tried to surrender after Aaron knocked unconscious,
Right. Yeah.
and the other
we'll
is under your spell.
wake him the fuck.
Which one? The spell?
The one that we already punched in the face.
Aaron's. All right. Well, I'll tie them both up real quick.
I'm gonna jump on the
Yeah.
oncologist one. That way he can wake up with this squirrel staring him down.
Okay. After a minute or so, the one under the spell shakes his head and he goes, "What the fuck?
Hello.
What the fuck?" He like looks over to his friend. He's like, "What the fuck?"
I'll cast thaumaturgy quickly to make like a smoke trail be coming off my eyes, and I'll just look at them and say, "Hello."
We don't want any trouble, man. We don't want any trouble.
Interesting. And I look at their symbols and say, "And where do you get the idea that I believe that?"
He looks like he's like trying to say something, but like just the general intimidation from it, he's lockjaw essentially at this moment.
I'll look at Nyx. It's your turn, Stefan.
Do you know anything useful?
What do you want to know? What do you want to know?
What do you think is useful?
Our camp is just fuck, you already know that.
I'm notching an arrow in my bow.
He's genuinely panicking. He's like, I don't know what you know. I don't know what you know.
Numbers, leader names.
The leader of who we're following is East Kenduff. He's the one sort of in charge of this stuff.
The Ice Warrior one?
Yes.
Yes, the Ice Warrior, we know.
Okay. I know more. Then we were supposed to get a large sum of gold. Supposed to get it out of here, but we need the dragon's help. Then see, like I said, he's genuinely like panicking, trying to like figure out what he can say. Shit. It's wait, I don't know what else you know.
Where's the professor?
Professor, I mean, I was told we were a couple people got taken from the village. Maybe use one of those. There's a tent that we put him in back at the camp.
Is this tent different from any others around it?
It's the same one that Kendoff is in.
You said he was out, though.
At the moment, yes.
Do you have any call signs, secret passwords, code names for anything that we need to know to get in?
To the camp? I mean, if you're dressed like that, they'll just attack you on sight. He kind of like you said. He looks at all your armor and everything. You guys don't really scream that you're part of them.
Did they attack my friend here disguised as your people on site, or just the rest of us?
Maybe. I mean, you have a cloak on. Maybe you'll be fine. I don't know. I don't know if anyone's going to recognize you though.
Anything else, boys?
Can I kill him?
I'll say in Elvish, alive or dead.
What do you say in Elvish?
Alive or dead. As I look at him.
Dead.
Chirp, 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 chirp.
I don't speak that fancy language. I'm just gonna beat him.
I'll say.
Have you ever seen
Aaron.
Emperor's New Groove? It's like squeak, squeaker, squeak, squeakum.
Yeah.
Squeak him.
I'll just say, Aaron, and I'll gesture towards them.
Whack.
Easy enough. You can knock him out. You going for a kill,
Yes.
and you're able to do it. You bludgeon him to death.
Can I keep the body?
It's like a kid. Can I keep this?
I'm a grown man.
You're
You know what?
so
I'm
strange,
keeping the body.
Aaron, but I have no reason to say no.
I don't have a reason to say no. Yeah. So we're gonna be hiking for a while. I'm not carrying it, so.
I'm tossing it over my shoulders.
All right. You got 2 bodies on you. If you want the other one too, because we get the one with spell and the other one that's alive but unconscious.
It keeps my biceps warm.
Only
Alright.
you carry one without any impediment. You try to carry 2, you are moving at a slower pace.
How about if I drag both of them behind me?
You're going at a slower pace.
Damn it.
That's
How
2
slow?
bodies.
How much slower?
Half movement.
I don't think it's worth it, my dude.
That's still like 27 feet.
Oh my god.
27.
Monks.
45 feet of movement.
You're 4.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It'd be only slightly slower, but still slower.
It's still slower.
Does anybody want to carry the living one?
I have a
No.
hard time carrying myself sometimes.
Listen, man, these hunting traps are fucking heavy. They're 25 pounds a piece. I got 2
I
of these
know.
bitches.
Fine, I'll take
2 of them?
Yes.
How'd you get 2 of them?
When we went in the hunter's cabin, I took an
Oh
extra
my
trap.
god.
They're so
You
heavy,
fool.
but I don't want to just throw it away.
I have a bag of holding and I still drop that shit.
I will only take the one body.
They're not
the
even that
living one.
useful, but I just want to hold on to things. I'm a greedy goblin.
I feel that. I feel that so hard. So you taking the 1 or you taking 2?
I'm taking just the living one.
Okay.
Do we want to get? The
I
rope
will
off this one?
like to chop a leg off of the dead one, though.
You're
With
a
what?
weirdo.
You stick?
No. You should chop a leg off when he's awake. When the other one wakes up, that's when you do that stuff, Aaron.
All right, so what alignment is Whisper? Because what the fuck?
I'll use my tinker's tool. Surely there's like a screwdriver in there.
Bro, I have an axe.
Screwdriver?
I have an axe. Just use it. Holy shit.
Nah.
They have swords. They're like 2 feet away.
Let me check my alignment really quickly, because I don't know
Aaron
if
will
I...
proceed to start cutting the leg off with the screwdriver.
What the fuck?
You're just stabbing the fuck out of a leg. I mean, you're gonna be here at least an hour doing that.
Oh, I'm chaotic good!
You're gonna be here at
Okay.
least an hour doing that.
Fine, give me an axe.
Like the axe.
So you chop
Want it
off
back, but
the leg. Cool. You did it.
Thank you.
The DM sounds like just done.
You did it.
you have a leg. For some reason.
Oh god.
What do you plan on doing with that one that's alive? Fucking
Wouldn't
weirdo.
you like to know, lover boy?
You guys finish up and you begin heading out. You begin heading north. Make me another set of perception checks.
Maybe I won't roll like garbage this time. Natural 20.
I'm
I
gonna
didn't roll
drop.
like garbage, guys.
For a total
Yeah.
of
25.
I'm gonna drop my form and go back to human form to roll this.
It'd be the same, regardless.
Oh yeah, it would be. So I don't have to drop it. Never mind.
Efficiencies.
I rolled horribly anyway.
Roll terrible.
Ways.
Does a squirrel for any reason have advantage? Because you get that.
I don't think a squirrel does.
I don't think so.
I doubt it, but yeah. You think of all people, I'd have squirrel sets.
I can guarantee
Nah.
probably not because. I
What'd you
think
guys
they only
roll
have
on that?
climb. 9.
There's actually not a squirrel stat block. Damn.
Really?
I have a chinchilla stat block.
Do they have advantage on anything?
I don't think so.
I mean, one person said they just use rat stat block, which, I guess. I guess that makes sense.
Chinchilla
Rats have keen smell.
has advantage on smell. This is not for smell. This is for sight that I'm
Yeah.
looking for.
That's fair.
So no. So what was our totals?
Natural 20 for 25.
9.
Okay. Do.
That's a lot of dice.
So you guys don't. You guys notice. I should probably turn that back on to private. You will notice with your natural 20 that there is an ambush that is set up at a certain point. You see just like poking out of some trees over like there's like a little valley that goes in, and you notice it's from like about 200 feet away is what you're able to notice this at. You're able to notice it from a distance. It is an ambush. You don't you're guessing it's some sort of rear guard to stop anybody that might be following.
Oh, us? Yeah.
That's set
I'll
up
let
here.
the party know, and I get back in just a second.
So that is what you notice coming up. And you're probably about maybe 1 more hour away from the encampments. At this distance, they don't seem to notice you yet. Is anybody
the
doing
plan?
anything at this point?
How many people does it look like there is?
Looks like about 4 people.
4? Anybody have ideas?
Back in the guise of Nyx. We're not really built for a frontal assault. Do we want to try to get in, get the professor, and get out?
It's the best idea. I'm good at making myself hard to notice, but I cannot lie myself out of a corner.
Same.
If I
Except
get
for the-
seen, I just start shooting.
Well, if I can get in, I can make the professor invisible and get him out as well. If
I
you
think
guys can all make a distraction.
This might be too risky for a solo mission.
I could be distracting. I have a giant corgi.
You do.
Does anybody else have any ideas?
That actually sounds like a good plan. You
Like I
go
said,
in.
This is not the encampment. This seems to be, like I said, an ambush point for like a rear guard. The encampment's about another hour.
Yeah, so we have to get past this. So
Yeah.
Has my wild shape worn off yet?
Yes, by this point, your wild shape will
Yeah.
have worn off.
Okay.
it lasts what, 3 hours?
Oh yeah, I thought it lasted an hour in my head. What is your
half level?
half level? 3 hours? You're coming up near the tail end of this.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and pop it then and pop out and be like, I think our best bet is to just go around.
Probably. But if something goes wrong ahead, I'd rather not someone be coming from behind us.
How many? Do we know how many there are, or do we just know
I
there's
saw
an
4.
Is there enough room, like, out on the plains that we could just, like, loop around, taking a big enough, like, berth?
Because of how far away you saw them, you think you might be able to.
How's that sound?
That's good.
The only issue is, if for whatever reason they know we're coming, they'll be able to be behind us when we actually make it to the encampment.
That's what I'm saying. We might still want to take them down.
If there's only 4, and they're about equal strength to the ones we fought earlier, Aaron could kill them all on his own.
Safer to assume they're stronger.
I would love to see that, honestly.
Please don't do that to me.
Like, I'll give you haste, buddy. Like, what?
Got this, dude. I'll let Malagron go with you and infuse your strikes with fire. So, anyways, go around. I think just try to take them out. How close together are the 4? They split in like 2-2.
You too.
And how close are the groups?
Taking a look, they're probably about. Alright, bell map just in case. Give me 1 sec. Was it this one? What fucking map was it? There we go.
What's to stop us from having Nyx just go in there in a costume and saying that up the road there's people, sending them off?
30 to 35 feet. The two groups are from each other. It seems like I said there's like a little like mini canyon that they're like at the edges of.
I doubt I could take them down without the other group noticing, but there's a chance.
They're within some foliage, but not enough that it's like a heavy foliage.
Not enough to hide the drop.
No, especially since there's someone else. Like there's 2 of them on each side.
Yeah,
If you have to one shot both of them in the quickest succession.
I totally could.
Possibly.
If
with a haste
we get
spell.
120, ooh, the haste spell. Yeah.
No, we don't want to waste too much.
I can always take down one if it's 120 feet away
Right.
by nuking it.
We'll loop around and take out these guys. I think is the best
Check
option.
them out.
Yeah.
How far away you want to get?
How far away can be reasonably sneaky? Because I can only pass with a trace 1 more time.
Yeah, what are you wondering?
How far away can we reasonably sneaky? And because
You're not in the best of cover with it, so like you pretty much have to be coming up off one of the sides.
I'm gonna pass without a trace. I can only do that 1 more time.
I mean, it depends on your
Yeah,
guys'
and
stealth
I
rolls.
would rather not waste any more spell points.
It depends on what your stealth rolls, honestly.
I think we'll try to stealth. You guys all right with about 80 feet away?
Yeah.
It's outside of eye shot, still within range of most of us.
What if we split up? Like we'll flank. That way, if they catch the less sneaky people, at least we'll still have the jump on them.
Okay. How do we want to split? Just sneaky and not sneaky? Just me and Nick on one side, everyone else on the other.
Well,
I can actually.
Aaron's pretty sneaky.
I can drop my armor too if we're at range. That way I lose disadvantage and then
if you're going with Rolf, there's no point.
Yeah. Oh.
Very true.
All right.
So
we in the same group.
we have one group is Nyx, Aaron, and Sebastian. The other is Corgo, Rolf, Whisper, Malakran going with you.
Malakran's going with me.
Okay.
And for Mr. Aaron,
not
take that.
Trace. I'm gonna save it.
Okay. Good guidance, Aaron, before he goes.
All right.
What could go wrong?
What can go wrong? All right.
I actually need to increase the size of this for a sec. Okay. I'd adjust the map a little bit for distance.
Fair enough. Sorry.
No. I just added some padding.
Yeah.
And I will actually just add you guys over.
I have a
to-
question for Rolf. Can Corgo support 2 people?
DM. It's a large creature,
if
basically
it's-
some horse stacks.
If they're smaller.
No.
With the paladin on his back, no. With
Yeah.
like
Avalon is a bit chunky.
with
the
like
heavy armor.
Aaron and Nyx, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no. I was just wondering because if we have to actually go into combat.
And I never use padding. Are you guys able to see yourselves over there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I never actually use padding, so
Put the dragon by me just so it's easier to move.
Actually, I might be able to hit people from this range. Oh yeah, I can.
Yeah.
I can hit them too. Spells have ridiculous range.
It does.
just for sake of ease, I'm going to have us just roll initiative. Whoop, didn't mean to do that. And combat. Hang on. Add thing. Okay. There you go. Go ahead and roll initiative. Please.
Why?
Are you
No,
shitting me? That's 2 natural 1s on my end.
Digital dice, why you curse me?
I've rolled a shit ton of natural 1s.
Yeah, I got one too.
Oh god.
Okay.
So the order of
I've
operations is we go in, slaughter them all, and then they wake up. Got it.
I mean, Whisper is down here with natural 1 AC.
All right. I assume we're just
Sir,
getting
are
like
we
a surprise
treating
round.
the padding as being the 80 feet away?
Yeah, it's just distance.
Yeah, it's just more map.
Just map.
We're about 80 anyways.
It's more map for map.
Or map per map.
Here, I have some A1 music here for this.
Relaxing music to slaughter to.
There you go. Little stealth ops music.
Oh, you dash next?
I don't think we rolled stealth, did we?
No, roll stealth.
Let's do that.
Hey. Natural 19 plus 5, 24.
22 in Sebastian. And that was good. 17 on Malachi.
21 for Aaron, if it matters.
Nice.
Okay. Alright, so next you go running up there. Do anything else?
Nope, that was an action to dash.
Okay. You can, yeah. They're just holding until something happens. They're on watch.
All right. So the general plan is I go in and wreck shit, and then you guys sneak in and do stuff, or do you guys sneak in first?
Oh.
No, this is the ambush point. I think we're just getting as close as we can before we just fuck shit up.
So I just rush in and fuck shit up.
Hey man, if that's what you think.
If that's what you would do.
Well, no, I was
Paladin
like,
salivates.
yeah, no, is that like what we were?
We're stealthing up and then trying to attack and use it.
Okay, so then I will wait for you
If you
guys
want
to
to
get
just
closer.
stand there, then
I mean, you definitely could just run in and start fucking shit up.
All right.
initiate the surprise round. Unless they see us coming.
I mean, I think I would be a pretty good distraction that would prevent them from seeing you coming.
Our lowest stealth is 18. Or 16, whatever Malakron got. So.
What do I hit so I can see the actual movement? Shift?
Control, so you can do the...
Yeah, control.
Thing.
And hold on, yeah.
That's what it was. All right, I was using like shift and alt and literally everything but control. Got it.
So basically everyone but the right one.
All right, as a giant freaking corgi comes charging in.
Toof, 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 as they turn around and just see that as, what do you do?
Corgi will pounce down, and Rolf will bring his sword down on this weird-looking dude.
Okay. Roll a hit.
Do I get any sort of advantage for jumping out spontaneously or no?
You came sprinting a long distance. You're very loud. They would notice you. You arrive there. They are aware of your presence because you sprinted at them in metallic armor.
That's fine. All right. 9 plus... What am I doing? 5, 14 to hit.
14 against this guy. Does it.
Awesome. I need to get my attack die set up beforehand. Just D8 plus 26. Ugh. That is 3, 4, 5 damage. Do you need split up between radiant and slashing or no?
Radiant slashing, no. So 5 points of damage. Nice. 5. Okay. You going for another slash?
Yeah, might as well. It's off. 21 to hit.
Yes.
And 4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
Oh, sorry. What did you say your first one was to hit? I forgot. I read something wrong on there because it has a spell active. What did you say?
I want to say it was 14.
14 would have actually missed, so I'm gonna add that to 5.
That's fine.
The 21 does hit, and how much damage?
4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
Nice, 7. It's on one thing it had 12 AC, and then the other I was like, oh, it actually has more. 7 points of damage as he calls out. It's like, your people coming! As you see, as you slash him, he seems to pull essence of your radiance away from the wounds and throws it back at you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm great at these. Dude, that's 9 plus 15 total.
15 is the exact DC, so you take half damage. You take 10 points of psychic damage as where you slashed him, you see, you guys can see from a distance, almost this physical, like a slash appear across his chest. Across Rolf's chest in the exact same spot as this person seemed to throw this energy back towards him.
All right. Then I'm thinking Korgo's gonna try to hit him.
Okay.
Did you not dash with Korgo?
Oh, you're right. You're right. Never mind. All right, that is my turn. Where's the intern?
Aaron.
So I'm can get
Just
up to him
fast
just
enough.
like dash,
That's
but I can't do
crazy.
anything afterwards.
You
So.
can dash. You can bonus
Yeah,
action
You
I
can
am.
bonus action dash.
With key
Oh,
point,
that's
step of the
true.
wind.
Step of the wind.
And you can
Been
get
a week. Been a week.
to one of these beautiful squares.
We're
or
gonna
a
bonus
lucky
action, step of the wind. Yeet myself over up there. That's not the
Get
wrong
one of these lucky squares and murder our waiting contestant.
Whee!
As you hear a commotion, as you see this one begin pulling a bow towards that, all of a sudden you come barreling out of the bushes and...
Quarter staff. 20 on the first hit. And 24 on the second hit.
Both hit.
Oh, God.
Oh my.
Nice.
You slam him in the skull once, and he starts to fade out. As then you bring it up under the chin and knock him completely out. Yeah, he's. That's all that one took.
Hey, look, I can actually be really effective if I roll well.
Who'd have thunk?
crazy concept.
All right, let me end my turn because that's all I can do.
Move to right here. And shoot that one.
Roll to hit.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay. Do you need split piercing fire?
I guess this guy, no.
Okay. I gambled on the reroll on the D8 and it paid off. $16 damage.
16 damage. Whew.
I saw a 5. I'm like, yeah, but I can get higher, and then got an 8.
I never do unless it's like a 1 or a 2.
I'm a gambling man.
I'm a gambling man.
He's still up. Second attack. Same
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Way more to hit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna gamble that one. I'm gonna try my luck twice. 10 more.
Okay, he's still up.
All right. And then it's his turn.
Okay.
Oh, bonus action. Tell him to just dash.
I wanted more intense. Okay.
Yeah.
That one's like, fuck. As he will. Alright, he's gonna back up.
Damn it.
Both you in that circle, make me a dexterity saving throw. As he puts his hands together, as this force of energy comes out and blasts off towards you guys.
This isn't a fireball?
Beans.
It is not fireball.
Okay, just making sure, because he's still bronze. Oh, 20.
That is a 16.
Both of you pass, you will take 6 points of force damage as this concussive blast wave goes out. But you are honestly fine.
Doesn't break our 10. That is the wrong
That is
number.
the wrong number right there.
This one kind of like shit. Just... Ooh, let's do. I think this might be fun. I need you, Rolf, to make me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, you asshole. That's actually not bad. That is 13 plus 3, 16 total.
16 total. Fuck me. I can't even throw intelligence saves at you. The fuck.
Hey, paladins!
It does nothing on a save. So you see, like, he begins like saying these arcane words as he seems to like try to raise something from the ground, but nothing appears. You don't see any difference as he kind of like almost looks for a reaction and just goes, "Fuck."
Hey man, that was a good try. You know, give it another shot. Maybe a little worse this time.
He squints at you. Yeah, that's what he can do. Whisper, you're up.
I assume this guy's just gonna die by Sebastian, so I'm gonna go help.
I tried to cast Phantasmal Force. That was what I was going for.
It's a fun spell.
Yeah.
Right.
What's exactly again to do the ruler trick? It's like,
Do the what?
oh, the ruler trick where you can get a ruler to move your
Roll
character.
control.
Control and drag.
Ah, cool. Thank you. And space to initiate. Yep.
Yep.
Yay! I moved my 30 feet. This man here. This poor man. I decided I don't like you today. I'm going to miss you probably.
12 hits. This one has its armor.
14 radiant.
Instantly blast into him.
He has his armor. He just sucks.
Bye-bye. Alright. Ayo.
I even rolled beefy for him too.
Unfortunately, Guiding Bolt said no.
Bye. I have nothing else to do. I don't really want to race.
Dumbass spell.
Nix.
It is a dumbass spell.
So good.
He rolls so well on it.
It's because it's D6s. If it had been like anything bigger, I would roll bad, but D6s, I'm good with those. I also love it that I have like 3 casts of it for free every day. It's so nice. Oh, hello, cat.
That one back there, I'm gonna... cast Mind Sliver. Intelligence.
You highlighted Whisper as well, and moved her at the same time.
Oh no!
No, we're linked.
How are you linked?
I literally can't click off. Can you just remove my permissions?
Highlight
on
an
Whisper?
empty section on the map.
I don't even know how to. I don't know how to even link something. Yeah,
No.
I
Click
got.
on-
I'll take care of that. Yeah, I don't even know how to even link in the first place.
Boy, this reminds me of your campaign, with the one shot we did, Rye, where I kept getting linked with my clone for Echo
There you go.
Knight.
You are. Yeah.
All right. So Mind Sliver, Intelligence save.
Natural 20 for a 22.
Yeah, that passes, I think.
Cool. So you cast out the spell. Rolf, you see this person still in front of you.
Alright. Then Rolf is going to attempt to hit him again.
Yeah.
Takes out his sword, just brings it down as hard as he can. Yeah, that's... No, 8 to hit.
8 does not hit. Yeah, he ducks out of the way.
Yeah. Come on! Tries again. Much better. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
With 9 damage.
9 damage, and I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and first level smite this dude, since he's being kind of a jerk. An extra 6 damage. Alright, so wisdom save. No. It's a 2
I like
plus...
how Rolf says nice try and then he smites him.
So what was your total?
8.
As where you had slashed him, this person then pulls out the essence of the blast and replicates it on you as you take 22 points of psychic.
Ow, okay, this guy stabs you back. It really hurts. Corgo, could you... And Corgo's gonna try to attack him too.
Yeah.
Where's die? 2d6. Yep. Oh my god. That would be a... What can he do? Plus 6 to hit? Yep. 12 to hit.
Oh, it's not hit. No,
Yeah.
and again, he's able to jump back as it snaps towards his face.
Question: does he look like he's taking like damage from the radiance, or does he just not look like it at all?
Oh, he looks like he's taking damage. Yeah.
Okay. I just was like, man, are we actually doing damage, or is he just like, oh, hoo, hoo, free damage?
Fuck you. Yeah. No. He is taking damage.
That's kind of important considering most of my damage is.
It's an ability called Reflect Agony.
Fair.
Alright, I think that is my turn.
Aaron.
Boy, howdy. That man's trying to run away, and I don't like that.
Oh, he's in range. Get him.
all.
Running up, and you hear him. Shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do a flurry of blows here as well. So
Oh fuck. All right.
going all in here.
Yeah. 19, 23 both hit.
All right.
9 does not.
Still 3 hits.
3 hits, yeah. Pound 'em.
It's a higher than normal average for you.
All right, so that is 12.
19 points of
19.
damage. As you boosh, and you hear the oh fuck. He's bloodied.
Okay. Hold on. Reading my sheet really quickly. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use Stunning Strike as well. Spend an extra key point. Make me a con save.
Yes, it is a con save.
Where did that roll go?
What's your DC?
DC 13.
He rolled a 13, 12 plus 1.
God damn it.
Just passed.
Dang.
I was like, oh no, did I fuck? Is he fucking stunned? Oh no.
Alright, well, that's that then.
Alright.
Oh. I think I forgot to mention I rolled my wheel.
Anyways, the enemies are on the map, so they're in range.
Yeah.
Longbow. That is. It hits.
You're looking for a 15.
I got a 27.
That hits.
You know, just in case you needed to know the number. I'm a gambling man. It paid off.
I'm a gambling man.
13 damage.
13. He looks rough.
How would you to begin? Also, just hits.
Yeah.
24. Now that one I'll just reroll because it's bad. And 10 more damage.
That's exactly what he had.
Hey! I'll command the guy to just
That there
run
is
there, up that
So
log.
that's yeah. I'm gonna say like it'd have to hop down. It's about like a 10 to 15 foot like valley down there.
He has
so-
40 foot of movement.
Okay, he'll take a little damage jumping down.
Yeah.
4 points. As
So
he's
good.
spelled, you look at Rolf. You're looking a little rough.
I can't actually see Rolf's health points because, you know.
Yeah, his core goes there.
Yeah.
He's gonna look and go.
yeah.
He's going to send 2 blasts towards you, Rolf. As you see his hands put out as 2 of these bolts of energy go out.
I think
uh,
disadvantage because he's
Yes.
melee.
One of them's a 14, the other's a 19.
14 misses, 19 hits.
For 20 points of psychic damage.
Oh.
He was the main archer.
Yeah. He's the only one left.
Yeah, and he's seeing his situation. He's actually gonna back up over here, so you can text him to Rooney.
Corgo, Rolf, and Malagrin.
Yes.
Yep, so Korgol will
I
go.
hit. 20 to hit.
Yep.
No, actually, 23.
Same here, 23 to hit.
Mhm.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. Just pure bludgeoning.
6 piercing. For Malagrin.
And then Rolf, are you taking one?
Yep,
Yeah,
both
no,
misses though.
I'm feeling spicy. Add 6 more fire damage.
Okay.
As I infuse my own strength.
And what did you get, Rolf?
Rolf missed. Korgo
Rolf
hit.
missed.
Yep.
Corgo, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, he passes. 17
15.
plus, yeah, whatever, or
so
Rolf has.
half damage, so 11 points of psychic damage to Corgo. As you can see where, like, he, like, pawed and, like, clawed at them, and you see, like, a giant, like, claw, like, mark, like, slash across Corgo as well with his reflect agony. As this guy's, like, looking rough.
I'm just going to... Oh yeah, he's within feet. Dude. I'm probably just gonna fire a simple thing into him though, in order to save resources. Gonna fire at him with Firehawk. 19 to hit, 26 in total.
26 hits. Yeah.
He takes 13 fire damage.
So that's 13 points of fire damage. He's still up. He's like limping back at this point. Anything else?
No, because I'm assuming he's just going to die by everyone else.
Nyx.
I'll get him.
Yeah, that's kind of why I didn't spend a spell resource. I was like, yeah, everyone else goes before him. He's gonna die. Ray of Frost him! Ray of Frost him!
That's the plan. 15 to hit.
This hits.
No, nah.
Or 7 points of cold damage.
Nice. 7.
His movement.
You see, like, his legs begin to freeze a bit. He is looking rough.
You know, he wasn't outrunning the corgi before, but now?
You can get by the fact that he's backpedaling. Wasn't that he was necessarily trying to run away, more create distance.
Yeah.
I think he's screwed now.
Yeah, he's probably done for.
Oh. Yeah. He's fucked.
Unless Rolf just misses everything.
And then he has to deal with Aaron, and then Sebastian, and
then there's Sebastian.
yeah, he's going down. Who's getting him down at this point?
Yeah.
I have a question. Can what's his name? Corgo attack first, or does he have to attack following Rolf?
I'm just doing it so it's consistent. He goes after you,
Okay.
just to keep things consistent.
All right, that's fine. All right, Rolf is gonna try his 2 attacks. Yeah, that hits 23. 9, 10, 11 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Second one is 18 to hit.
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5 points of damage.
How do you want to do it?
Corgo's going to like jump and pounce at him, and then we're also going to like take out his sword and kind of use that momentum from like the arching pounce to kind of like bring his sword down, or like really give it like that major momentum, like that centrifugal force, like down through the shoulder, and kind of like try to cleave into the rib cage as much as possible with one like strong downward strike.
Yeah, and you do, and you pierce through. As you can see, like this arcane shimmer over him, just like shatter with this mage armor. As you push it in, and he drops to the ground.
Okay, I think that was everybody. Good job, everyone.
Engaged.
That combat's over.
I will walk up to Rolf and use my healing hands on him to heal him for 6.
Wait. Maybe we should take a rest instead of using up our spells.
Oh, that's not a spell. That's a feature. That's why I'm dropping it on you.
Oh.
Unless...
I mean, it's still a resource.
Yeah, it's still resource. It's just it's not big. I actually did not spend any spells. You also got some good berries if you want to chug down 2 of those.
Yeah.
I actually still have 10 on me if you want to chug down a lot of good berries. Those are what they're there for. Unless you want a short rest instead, or do you want just like tons of good berries? Or I should say good.
Let's try the short rest first, and
Fruit
then
nuts.
if there's anything left over, then we can do it then.
The only time I feel like I ever have damaged you significantly was when it was just recoil damage.
Who, me?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Remember when you almost dropped me with that one?
Oh, sorry. And the one that was a saving throw. Yeah, there was some save. No, con save. Yeah.
Yeah, what was that? The
That's how
Devour.
I felt with
Devourer. Yeah, you dropped
with
me.
Ali, man. You
It
just can't-
was fucking hard.
This person had psychic returning blasts towards you, and they fucking. Yeah.
Constitution isn't my
Too
specialty.
beefy.
Right.
So we all taking a short rest, or attempting to.
I suppose.
All right.
Don't think
then,
that's 6 though.
All right, 6.
Healing hands is not something I. Usually, it's used at end of fights, anyways. Trying to use it in combat, it just does not heal enough.
Yeah. And Rolf.
3d4, it's not that bad.
It's
Rolf
not
uses whatever that is, channel divine power thing to get a spell slot back. Second level spell slot back. Harness divine power. That's it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Waffle, I'm gonna re-roll my Cosmic Omens because I don't think you saw it earlier. And unless you want to use the one I got from earlier, which was Wheel.
Did you roll
Yeah.
for the day?
Yeah, I rolled, but didn't get to tell you because we got caught up in talking to NPCs. It's
You're
just
fine.
it's gone now.
You got wheel. You're good. Yeah.
Alright.
Roll that. Just know which one you got. I'm not gonna bug you every day about it. Cool. So you guys take an hour rest or so. Spend any hit dice you need to do. You guys probably have like about an hour or so before you make it to the camp.
I am so happy I get wild shapes
Yeah,
back.
I completely forgot that I have D10s for hit dice. It's nice.
Oh yeah, big boy. Me and you both. Except I get half from them now.
Yeah.
I'm not a short rest class, anyways. Yeah.
God darn you, Cancer Man!
Yeah,
Stop dying.
Most martial classes are usually very short rest, but both Ranger and Barbarian that I'm playing right now, they're long rest boys.
Yeah.
Especially my Barbarian exhaustion.
Man, I kind of wish Action Surge reset on a short rest because he just.
It does.
It does.
It does?
Action
Yeah.
search does.
Fighters are very short
like
rest.
everything.
Fighters are entirely short rest dependent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless something like maybe something there's you said your Echo Knight.
Subclasses.
Your con
Save for
attacks.
Long rest.
Your
Those-
con attacks are
Okay.
long rest, but everything else is a short rest
Yeah.
for you until you get to high level.
Yeah. Saving
Woohoo,
throw
it's so
rerolls are
nice.
long rests, but thank fucking God they are.
Did you get all your key back?
Oh, yes, I did. It's very nice.
Key is short rests. Monks
And
are
then,
very strong on short rest. All their key back is insane.
and
Look at
then
it.
here's that spelling, by the way, for that leader.
Thank you. It's like I kept on thinking that you were saying Gandalf. It's like, what?
He's Kendov.
Yeah.
That's what I caught at first myself.
Yeah. It's like,
I
that's so uncreative.
same. I just wasn't gonna say anything. Dad, I was like, "Oh, Gandalf's here. Okay."
And Rolf, of
And
course,
those
gives
that
a
speak
very,
Draconic knew that it meant Ice Warrior.
and Rolf gives a very inspiring speech as we're
Yes,
sitting
the
there.
temp HP is nice.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that feature.
10.
10.
10.
It's a very good feature to have.
Yeah, like it's not a lot. It soaks up like maybe a hit or like half of a hit. But it's
Hey,
like spread among 6 people. That's like 60 hit points that you.
and
it's
hey, you
okay.
gotta consider Most combat only lasts, I think, like, what's it called? Maybe a couple, 4 rounds to 5 rounds, so one hit, you gotta expect you're probably gonna be hit at least once every combat. If it takes that hit, that's nice.
Not to mention, you give it to all of our little summons, too, just so we have a
Yeah.
fucking army
Yeah.
of goblins.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very stupid. Good.
Just do summon beasts and let me just give them all a good pep talk.
You know, I gotta ask, could Rolf have gone around in the hospital just inspiring speaking
He did.
people? Yes, it just
He
oh,
did. He
that's
said he did. Yes.
So they got temporary hit points to stay alive. That's hilarious. Oh god.
Cool. Everyone all good for the short rest?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So
Nothing changed.
you guys
Yep, me
continue
too.
on for about another hour. It's coming close to about like 7 o'clock or so. Sun's beginning to set. As you you see a large, almost like valley little area that they're in. Does anyone have any way of doing any scouting, or are you trying to get close?
I am Scout Man.
Okay, are you going in physically, or are you doing your fucking squirrel thing again?
Flying squirrel.
I can run
I
really fast.
absolutely can do the flying squirrel if everyone's alright with that. I won't have passed by the trace again if I do this. So it's up to preference if we want the intel from
no.
Summon Beast, or do we want a Fast Without a Trace?
I think Pass Without a Trace is just
It's so
inherently
good.
better.
It's really good.
I will
Especially-
tell you this. I will give you the map of the camp if you do scout. You will have the
Ooh.
entirety of the map.
That's tempting.
Now, if you want to go indoors to certain things, then you're gonna have to start searching through them. But through like flying through, you will have the map.
Let me check one thing on my side.
How many people are at the gate?
Make me a perception check.
Okay. Perception 15.
15. You're looking from a distance. You're trying to,
Yeah.
It's general plains with a couple valleys and, here. And they seem to have themselves in a nice little nook. From what you can see from your distance, it looks like near the entrance you can see some people walking about with a 15. 3 or 4, although you do see a watchtower, like
Okay.
a built up. And you
I
can
could
see
absolutely.
farther in the back another watchtower that's on a higher point.
Okay. I could absolutely sneak in there. However, if things go bad, it's bad.
I could go along with you as, like, again, a squirrel.
It wouldn't make a difference. If I get caught in there and it's just one person dies or 2 people die.
We could make one hell of a fight, though.
I think getting the map is better.
Is that what you want to do?
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna summon the flying squirrel and just be sense.
Flying squirrel, be a sense. I will put you over on the map.
Let me mark off my spells. Boop.
So, see a large bunch of individuals walking around, some coming in and out of tents. You can see there are 2 watchtowers, one here and one here.
Alright.
You do notice one tent over here is much larger than the others. Remember hearing that's where prisoners were stored. And where Iskandar is. As well as you do see a cave back here with 2 guards guarding it.
So
While you are looking, flying, that you see something fly over. All of you will notice this. In the air, a dragon, much smaller. You can all see it's actually flying low enough. you guys are kind of like hunkered down to a spot where you see it flies down and lands right here as this little dragon here, as an individual climbs off of it. A white dragonborn. You can see with a longsword on his back, gets off and pats the dragon before coming over here and begins talking to these individuals and seems to be directing them in a direction before heading over and going into this tent.
Okay, well, the Ice Warrior's here. I'm glad I didn't sneak in then.
You see the dragons kind of like curled up on the side of that tent.
We've dealt with worse. We've killed
So,
a demon.
I do think fighting all of them is possible,
I would.
but it would
Let me
be
tell you
fucking
this as a
hard.
DM. Let me tell you this as a DM. Don't.
It would be hard, as well as we'd take a turn and then we just sit here for like 10 turns, like wait for one of us to be going. All right.
We
I
just don't
think
have enough AoE attacks.
I think also reinforcements would arrive because these are the. I think he's only put the guys that are awake. There's
So-
probably guys that are asleep in the tent.
What
So
is
This is what you see
our
roaming around right now.
plan?
This seems like one of those stealth seems prudent type situations.
Yeah. I have a climb speed. I can climb these hills and get around back easily.
You've also got a person that can transform into a nondescript squirrel. You know, you don't even really have to stealth with that, as long as they aren't, super hungry, or you look like a very inedible squirrel.
Yeah. We could also send if Nyx could make it to the prison tent.
Costume in at all? Is that something you're feeling?
What's that?
Costuming in, is that something you're feeling?
Yeah, see, the issue with that is if they find out, I'm dead.
Yeah. That seems to be the issue with most of the plans here.
There's
We could
also
just burn it down.
I was thinking the same.
I see.
I
lots
think-
of
Take a
tons
bunch
of
of oil.
tents.
I
It'd be
think the
easy.
best idea, I can get on the hill. I can probably take out this guard's towers silently. Because they're far enough away. Probably, right, Waffle?
Guard's
They're
tower is
probably
about
far
10 to
enough away.
15 feet up in the air, just so you're aware.
Oh, that's
Like
not
the
as far
guard's
as I thought.
tower itself is only like 15 feet high. This is a temporary
far.
camp. This is not a...
So I could probably get that guard tower, but not that one. Because that one's far enough away from people and also up a more hill. He's like
That
a
one is
good-
definitely up a hill.
Yeah, that one's like a good 40 foot away from anyone. I could probably take him out without anyone noticing.
Can we tell how long the camp has been here?
Make me... Since he saw it through the eyes, make me an intelligence check, Sebastian.
I think the real problem is
18.
we have
18. Long enough that there are some pathways sort of created, but nothing here screams long-lasting structures. The biggest ones are these towers. However, they're not complex towers. They could have been built up in a day or two.
I'm concerned what's going to come out of the cave
the
if we
cave.
cause a ruckus. Do we have any way to block off that cave?
I don't.
Okay.
I could mold earth actually.
Moid oils.
Maybe. I can get you up
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I can very easily start fires.
Yeah.
Because my dragon happens to be fire at the moment. So I
There's a
can do
big-
a fire attack every turn.
The biggest concern is the prisoners, though, because if we start causing a ruckus,
Yeah.
Well, they took
We-
them for a reason.
yeah,
Probably
So-
want to get them out.
The largest issue is the ice guy. He's here. That's bad.
I think if we could separate them, we could take them, but not with all this.
Yeah.
Does it look like any of the cultists approach the tent after he arrives at all?
So are you staying? So the problem is with right when he arrived, they did it immediately, and you guys kind of pulled out of sight. His watching is kind of he has to be actively watching, and since he's having a
I'm blind
conversation
and
with you,
deaf.
he can't listen to your conversation while doing that.
I'm
gonna say
blind
at
and
this
deaf,
moment you are
just-
not aware.
Okay.
It's he's restricted by find familiar shit right now.
And I don't think the summon beast can actually communicate with me like find familiar can.
He's looking through the eyes of this thing. He's not, he's not able to talk with you. Like he can speak to you, but he can't hear anything you say back.
Yeah.
So you having a conversation, he cannot be looking. He cannot be looking at the same time.
I'll pop out of it and just throw up a speak with animals so it can tell me if it notices anything.
So I have a question for you, Waffle.
Yes.
Would you constitute touching a torch to a tent as an attack or a spell?
No, we've already gone over that with you burning down the guardhouse.
It's
Convenient.
been a while. So
It's been a while since we last
two of us
committed
invisible
murder.
with lit torches and then just go around touching tents.
Okay.
To cause a ruckus.
That would actually be a good way to get Nyx in.
I do have one additional question before we start. What's stopping us from taking a long rest? Like, how time sensitive is this? Because if we could take a long rest, Nyx could
Truthfully,
get some...
no idea. But
Well,
we're close enough to the camp now that...
So we don't know what they're doing with the prisoners. They could have 5 minutes. They could have
Alright.
weeks.
Alright, I just have to ask because it would be better if you had a couple more casts of invisibility, but if this is what we must go with, this is what we must go with.
Yeah. So like I said, I can climb up this cliff face and get on the back cliff pretty easily. Take out that guard tower just so there's less eyes, but this one, that's not going to be silent. It's too close to other people.
Neither would be molding the earth around here. That's
And that definitely is not quiet, no.
Oh. The best...
How high up is this cliff here?
Looking for your ping. Sorry.
Bottom right of the
Oh, okay. I'm like, but so going over all the cliff faces and everything. This side's about like 40 feet. This one's about 20 feet. This one I would say is about like 25 at this point. Like it does slope down a bit.
Okay.
I would say the rest is about like 25. So 40. This one's at 20.
So that's our largest
This is
point.
25.
Right.
Additionally, you said a dragon dropped off the Dragon Warrior?
Yeah, if you look at the map right here.
There.
It's a little mini guy.
He's chilling.
Dragon Boy, roll me an intelligence check.
19.
19. You know that's a Dragonelle. They don't have any breast weapons. They have a nasty little claw, like talons, everything. But they are they're just fast dragons. They don't have any kind of breath. They're a little beefy, but not like an insane amount of like like an ancient dragon or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like they're in the way that he was using it, it almost was like a mount.
Yeah.
It was fast. Based on the intelligence check too, it flies at about 60 feet.
Okay. So there's that info. The only person who could keep out of its reach, even minorly, would be Rolf on Korga.
Yeah, because I guarantee as soon as we start something, that's going to probably...
Take off, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not good.
The thing is, if we do cause a commotion and he takes off into the air, then I could sneak down to that tent. And see if the prisoner's in there. But if the prisoner's not in there, then shit is fucked.
I could probably shoot someone, get it to take off, and then wild shape into something else to run away. Or
if we're gonna cause the distraction, I think the fire is the best one.
Well, we also don't know which tent they are in. Technically,
he said
it
it
could
was
be
in the
anyone.
tent with the Ice Warrior. That was our intel.
So that tent.
And you
must-
specifically asked, are the tents any different? And they said yes. And that's the only
And that's the
really
only
physical
difference.
tent that you can notice.
Okay.
That tent we must avoid setting on fire. Everything else is
Well,
good.
luckily, it's actually very separated.
Yep.
Everything else is free game.
I do say at least, we should set fire. Do we still want to close off the cave? Is the big question
It'd
to
be
it.
good.
Because
but
I
it
can
also
sit.
would put you in a risky position.
Well, I can close it and shift into something small because there's woods nearby.
Yeah, but that just removes you. We still need you in there. In the fight. Just not, surrounded.
Hmm. Just keep looking at the dragon. Yeah,
It's
because
a funky little dude.
I will say, as long as the dragon doesn't come after me, I should be fine up there because I doubt any of the cultists can get up there very fast. It's more of
They
if
have ranged attacks, is the issue.
yeah, but I can just take like a couple steps back and
I
Yeah,
think,
lay down.
if everyone's alright
Yeah.
at this, we start a fire somewhere like in either this group or this group of tents. And I sneak around back. I can take out that watchtower if I need. And then I can sneak down to this tent if this guy takes off.
I'm alright with that.
Alright. I am, in case I have to carry that old man out, gonna need to offload a bunch of stuff right here. So,
Traps, man.
any of this is free game. Mandible, bear claw, bear leather, bear teeth. 2 hunting traps.
It's like playing Skyrim and you need to unload your inventory and you just hit drop.
Longbow, hand axe,
It's literally that.
a
just so
set
you
of
can move
leather
your normal
armor.
players.
Hold on. You unload your inventory in Skyrim. I am a real player, and I crawl to
5
my
days of
destination at
rations,
5
You
feet
need
a
it.
second.
torches.
No. What you do is you get on your horse and you teleport to your destination, and then you drop everything at the gate, and then you have to walk back and forth and pick up your stuff so you could sell it to the blacksmith.
I just eat all the food and I can walk fine again.
Who picks up food?
Yeah.
Me.
That's why
What's the
you're
worst item in the game?
Hey, I've
that's
had
soup.
several
Soup is good.
5-course meals during combat.
If you have any kind of regen for stamina, infinite.
Infinite shield bash,
Yep.
infinite power attack. It's crazy.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Anyways, so I offload a bunch of inventory.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to
like
set up those
100
traps?
pounds of shit. I don't
We
want
could
you
have
to
it.
step in them, and I don't
I
want to
would
get
forget where they
closer
are.
to set them up there.
that's fair. That's fair.
So I drop about 100 pounds of junk.
Okay. 50 of those were bear traps.
50 of those were bear traps. Actually,
Okay.
it's probably closer to like 130 pounds then, because that bear stuff is heavy.
So you're gonna be walking up this way.
Yeah,
correct?
I'm gonna be stealthing along the cliff with a rather wide berth
No.
until I can get to like here-ish.
Okay, I'm gonna move you over here for now. We'll do rolls and everything. 'Cause it's, playing attack.
Yep.
So then we have people
And-
going invisible. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I think Nyx is gonna make someone invisible and start some fires.
I was gonna just do it myself, unless
should do it
Aaron wants
yourself?
to volunteer.
What?
Well, if he doesn't dare, and then I'll drop
I'm gonna take
guidance on
Malakrin
him.
with me as well. Just me.
Okay.
Throw him over here.
Okay. So invisibility with Nyx. Aaron, are you wanting to go invisible with him? Set fire to shit.
Fuck it, sure, why not?
Okay.
I'll drop guidance on you, Aaron.
Where are you guys going to go to start these fires? You can put yourselves on the map. So we'll take care of rolls and everything in a minute.
Do you guys need torches or anything?
I dropped 10 torches on the ground.
Still lit. He found them in a chest underwater.
Yeah.
They're still lit.
Wait, do they give off heat though?
Yes, they still give off heat.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, invisibility doesn't stop heat.
Nor would
it
it stop
stops the light, so you are not creating light
Yes.
while the flame is
I
invisible.
meant
However,
the
once
fact that we found the torches in a chest underwater that were lit.
Yes, no, yeah, they still give off heat.
Yeah.
Those ones do.
Yeah.
Those are
They
just
probably-
the torches I started with.
Oh, I forgot those.
So
Do they also
I thought you were
crackle?
asking, well, invisible, do they give off heat? I'm like, yeah.
no,
they
I
fucking do.
knew the answer to that one.
Okay, I was just like, yeah. All right. So you two invisible boys, put yourselves on the map where you want to be.
You want to go?
I was thinking these two groups.
Yeah, I was gonna say you want to go one way, I'll go the other, Aaron.
Sounds good to me.
Maybe that one.
That's a big group there to set on fire. You can give...
Yeah, I was just afraid of lighting the entrance in case we have to run out.
Just
Going
for
in
reference, since you've seen this type of enemy, this one right here has a very fancy sword.
That one can cast Cone of Cold.
That one has a very fancy sword.
We want your sword. Can we have your sword?
Dude, the issue is they don't drop it.
Thanks, I choose life.
Can you walk up walls yet?
No.
Damn it.
Oh, you're
It's 9th level.
Damn. Okay, and then Nyx, you're going over there.
Yeah.
I think me and Rolf just have to sit back and play rock, paper, scissors at this point.
Okay.
We're pretty much the cavalry if we have to go say. I think the only part that could go bad is if Aaron or Sebastian get stuck all the way back there.
Yeah, that works for a marker. Just be invisible for now.
I shouldn't be able to get stuck in the cliff. I have a climb speed.
Okay. All right, and then
definitely.
Miss Druid, are you going anywhere wild shaped?
Depends, because I've heard various opinions about maybe not close the K.
Yeah, I'm just afraid about not getting out once you do that.
Oh, I can be up I can at least get myself out, but that's the big thing is I can probably only get myself out because I can close the cave from up above probably and then run off, but then that would be all I contribute to the fight because otherwise I'm kind of stuck up here just firing down at them, and it's even worse if Dragon Boy comes after me because Dragon Boy is what scares me.
Yep. So what do you want to do?
What do you people think? Go
In
up
all
here.
this, I think Rolf just make himself.
Rolf, you're just pretty over there.
Yeah, he's gonna fly in the
Yeah.
air. Who the fuck's he gonna see but the shiny blue boy?
Yeah.
Do you guys want me to go up here and close off the cave, or do you want me to play rock, paper, and scissors with Rolf? Because those are the two options. It's either I play rock, paper, scissors with Rolf, or I go close the cave. Because I know I can probably get away from it.
The most stealth person, realistically, is the person who can turn into a fucking squirrel. I will mention. So
Exactly. Just make sure that it's not something that they want to eat or shoot.
They were eating rabbit earlier. I've eaten squirrel.
Yeah.
It's
Like
alright.
a really small, scrawny squirrel
Yeah,
that they're
but I
like,
don't
not
think
worth
they're
their
gonna
time.
prioritize
Or a
hunting a
rat.
squirrel when tents are on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
So are you wanting to go in?
It sounds like people are saying.
That's your call.
Yeah, but before I go in, because I want to go around this way up.
I could have just taken you in my pocket.
Yeah, I'll go with him and go up this,
All right. And remember, all those who still have inspiration for the sake of your stealth rolls here in a minute.
Okay.
I will,
So-
however, at this point, I will pack up my scale mail because there's going to be a brief second where I'm up here molding. No, it's not going to matter. Never mind. I'll keep my scale mail on. It's not
Dude,
gonna
it goes
matter.
in
Wild
you
shape
when you
doesn't matter.
transform.
Yeah.
Mr. Paladin, are you want to do anything while you're up there? While they're getting in position? You are actually like a bit farther out than this. This is, because I had you corner of the map. Just so you don't get seen. I'll honestly, realistically, you're probably like, I'm gonna say 100 feet off this map, just so you have an idea.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'm actually just gonna put a 100 here, just so you can.
Rolf will Oh yeah, no, I was gonna say Rolf would like play fetch with Corgo, but it's like that's probably a little too much noise. Yeah, 100 feet away. So I don't know, maybe like tug of war
You're
with him
kind
or
of like
something.
hiding behind a hill right now.
Yeah,
All right. So
just telepathically talking to Corgo. So how have you been
those
doing?
of you invisible, roll me stealth checks for sounds. DC's not high on this. This is an active camp, but this is a just in case something happens type of roll.
You underestimate my power.
You have guidance. Remember, I tossed that
18.
on you before.
20.
You feel confident getting in your spots. No one seems to notice any gravel moving or anything like that. My dragon friend and my ranger. Go ahead and roll me stealth checks.
I'll go ahead and subtract a cast of wild shape because I'll need one to follow him up there.
26 for Sebastian and 18 for the dragon. Let's go.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't like that interesting.
So, you all get in place. You get to a point where you think you have a clear shot. You two invisible get into your spots, feel warm and cozy in the pocket. As you're kind of getting ready, Malakran just kind of is shifting, getting underneath your legs as a pebble. Doosh, doo 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 doo.
18? Oh no.
The individual behind you just hears something roll and sees turns to see what it is. You will not have advantage on this strike.
Okay, so I just want me to roll attack.
He
on
does not have time to react as this is a held thing that you were doing.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll. If you do not kill him, a war horn will go off.
Okay. Good
Oh boy.
that I rolled a natural fucking.
Natural 20. Okay.
Yeah,
It's the time to do it.
With its health, I
it's
rolled low
timing.
on health.
Okay.
He's
let
just
me
gonna-
just reroll that one. Okay. boom.
Instead of worrying about if he's gonna blow a warhorn, now we gotta be worried about if he's just gonna explode up there and splat everywhere.
Roll damage for fun, but you do kill him. He drops.
28
roll.
piercing damage and 6 fire. Right in his
He's-
cranium.
He's fine. Roll me a d20.
For stealthing it, I assume.
No. He's an active lookout. And I'm just making sure by his default. Natural 1 is what you're looking for.
Oh, I got a 9. We're good.
You're good.
Yeah.
His
Yeah,
body
I
just
rolled
falls-
it. I'm like, ooh.
No, you were looking for a natural 1. As it falls within dead.
That is shit. Hell of a time for a nat 20. I was starting to panic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled an
Like-
18 on the perception, and I went. Oh.
Excuse me, 18 failed?
They're doing active
Yeah.
perception checks. These are watchtowers.
Makes sense.
And with
Alright.
that, you begin
If
to
you
go.
avoid
You with your torches. I'm going to end the session here as this will be a big thing here.
it. Okay, yeah.
Alright.
A watchtower
Ooh.
is down.
Scared me.
I was like, oh fuck. Like I was like that. I was like, if you do not kill him in this arrow, a war horn will go off.
Yeah, like I had already rolled it and it was still tumbling because my box is like at an angle, so they all go down towards the bottom of the box.
Yeah. Nope. If
And
you
it was
you
like-
did not kill him there, a war horn would have gone off and things would have been very bad.
Things would have been awful. One thing this group can pull off is some fucking stealth.
Mostly.
Mostly, we have the one guy, but we have solutions for that.
But next time we pick up, we will set fire to a camp, cause possible mass panic, and we'll see what happens after that.
Wow. Man.
Well, I don't want to do it tonight with like
You know,
12.
I am a person that I would keep going, but some people, have.
Yeah, there's like 12 minutes before we.
Who needs to go?
I do have other plans and stuff and I want to eat dinner because I haven't done that yet.
We.
I know.
So
I think our main concern right now for these sessions is probably you, Chris, or Waffle.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
I'm on vacation for this week and
Yeah.
next week.
well, so as a reminder, next week we have off because I have a concert I'm going to. It's first week with new job too. So we will pick this up on the 22nd. If anyone wants to run anything, they can. But the 22nd.
So about that,
Oh no.
22nd is
I
my
know.
birthday. I might not be here.
Oh.
We don't need you.
Oh.
We don't need our invisibility,
Damn.
or our haste, or
I can still run something on the
we
22nd.
can still run something.
I will still run something. If you are here,
I
I'll run normal campaign. If not, I will run something else.
I'll have to double check to make sure that because lots of times we'll make plans to go out or something. Who knows? Jackie could very well be just working on my birthday.
Oh,
So
Just let me know.
I will let you know.
I will. We will play something regardless.
Yeah.
15th though. I will.
And for the 15th, I'll look if I have something to run. I don't know. I haven't DM'd in a while.
I can show you a nice little Adventures League folder.
Yeah, I like running a certain type of one shot. If you couldn't tell from the duck,
Fair enough, fair
the
enough.
goose one. And I guess I could just run that for this group because it is. Rye's the only
entirely new
Yeah.
group. Yeah, I mean,
Rye's the
yeah.
only single person, and he wasn't there for most of it. So, I'll let you know my decision by Monday, boys.
Cool.
If I run it or not.
Yep.
Well, hope you all enjoyed.
Yep,
Well,
you
yeah.
did. Thank you so much for running it, Waffle. I hope you have a good first week on your job, because that's going to be awesome. Hope
Monday.
you enjoy it.
Oof.
Oh man. Last
Terrifying.
night.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, and I got a call today about it, and there was like, hey, just to make sure y'all still sick. 'Cause I need to bring some legal documents and stuff. And they're like, oh, by the way, we do like a quarterly like breakfast thing tomorrow. And I'm thinking in my head, huh. So I got up early today, and I have Crest tonight.
Oh man.
I don't know if
I gotta
I'm.
nap.
I don't. He was like, he was like, it's totally optional. You don't have to go. It's just like it's something we offer. I'm like, okay, I'll try to make it. But I was like,
Yeah. You gotta get a nap in.
Yeah. So you have that breakfast tomorrow?
it's if I go,
Okay.
If you go.
there's a good chance I'll be like, oh yeah, that sounds cool, and then I just will sleep through it.
Here, to
Just
sleeping
sleep
through
now
a bit.
till 2, and then just don't sleep.
I can't. I'm going out.
Issue there.
I'm going out with some coworkers. They want to celebrate my last week here.
That's nice.
Well.
Yep.
It was a good stream. Did you already message Alex?
I'm about to.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, all.
Good night.
Thanks
Good
for the
night.
session.
We've been
See you
scheming our
Night,
plan.
guys.
Bye.
Now, do I want to play Destiny or Smite? Oh, I need to do that.
Destiny has the new
I do
update.
need to do that. Oh, do you play Destiny as well?
Yes.
Oh shit.
I started getting back into it. I do need to do that battle pass on Smite though.
What?
Yeah.